Alrighty, good evening, everybody. Apologies for the funky start, and yeah, I know the demo music is quite nostalgic. How are the levels? Is the audio is my mic compared to the? I mean, the music I'm guessing was quite loud. I don't know. Yeah, so gathering from the stream title, you're probably wondering what the hell is actually going on. And I'll explain as we go. But as you can see, we're playing the demo, which I know a lot of people are like, oh, it's the demo, what the hell are you doing? Well, I've been tinkering with it for a few days, which is why I kind of delayed the stream by an extra day, because I've been getting everything in place. And yeah, from this first, I guess, and only mission, I guess, you'll see. The music was a bit loud. All right, that's cool. Because the thing is, in-game, as you'll see, it will be just the ambience. So there is no music in game. So we can hear the ambience a bit more, the explosions and the voices. And as you'll see as we start, things are not as they seem. So any second now, because I have tested this. It just takes a moment. I've been using the fast forward a lot on Duck Station, so do bear with. Here we go. So it's not your normal demo. We have got 7 versions of the demo to play through. So I've been basically making builds as a Hogs. I can say it now. I'm a Hogs developer. That's crazy. Yeah, I've been tinkering with the builds and making new ones. So we've got 7 to go through, and with each one, you can kind of guess things get a little bit more difficult. So normally you'd be facing up against, I think it was an engineer and like a sniper or something, but instead I've changed all the classes, and if you look over there, it's Husky. Of course it had to be Husky. It's Husky the Legend. Yeah, so I've added in health crates, or certain health crates as we go, because things are going to get more and more difficult, and I'm going to try and kind of complete this, just finish it basically. It doesn't matter if I don't get the survival bonus, because it doesn't matter technically because it's a demo. Yeah. And the other cool thing about this demo is that it's from the, I think it's demo, it's either 59 or 60, which puts it, I think, 1999. Hence why I can jump on this guy's head. We've got to do the flamethrower. Oh, wait, no. We're still good. 102. Hey, what's going on, Raymond? Thank you for everything. Thank you for being here. We have officially blocked Jetski from doing anything. I think he's going to be stuck there for a wee while. And disqualified from the league, yeah, I know. I mean, commandos and everything, right? Shit's going to get a bit weird. Yeah, this is the first time that I have streamed in exactly a year. I know, we already broke it. Let's speed things up a bit. I think it's probably going to come down to like the 10 seconds mark, and then maybe he'll do something. Maybe he'll realise, or get to 5 seconds and he'll think about it. There he is. There we go. Okay, that's not what I wanted.
Take this.
And it bounces off. Oh, good thing I picked up the health. Oh, those boys ain't too healthy now. What are you on? 45 and 78. This is probably the one demo that I've tested on the most. So this first stage, I guess, where we've actually got 2 legends who are working, by the way, which I'll explain in just a moment. Yeah, this is the one that I've played the most, so I kind of know what to do. But like I said, as we go on, the crates will change because I've added in random crates. Because of the way that the demo is put together, the editors that I've got, or at least the most up-to-date ones, can't like properly access and repackage the demo. So I've had to use an older version of said editor, which in turn means that I can only place random crates and not kind of get the selection that I want. But I think for gameplay-wise, that makes things a little bit more spicy. And yeah, this is, I guess, the first time that we've all seen a legend somewhere else that isn't Mission 25. And because this is a demo, and because this is technically, like I said, in every scenario that I've done so far, that has not happened. But cool, my grunt's dead. Oh dear, we gotta get off to a good start. I'm losing my train of thought because I keep kind of going off in tangents. No, he's not dead either, but he's took 25 and 6 as well. It just gets worse. So he can only be pushed up to 95. A year. Yeah, a year. How's it been? It's... I don't even know how to answer that question. It's been a crazy year. Still a lot to do. Yeah, the old voices are great. I guess that's why I said about the audio levels. So I want you guys to... I'll try and not talk over them as much as possible. I'll try and keep things pretty chill. Oh wait, no, there's the other health on the other side, isn't there? Yeah. So we can pick this up, which will be a rocket launcher. But I promise you things will get a bit more exciting as we go along, because, you know, random crates equals fun. At least that's what we hope. That's what we hope. There's an ace here. And I believe this is a machine gun. But now that the legend has used his airstrike, and as you can see, I'm basically playing Hogs handicapped. But that's also why I'm putting in random crates, as if we can even get through this first freaking level, because normally I could finish this in a handful of turns, but like I said, with the airstrikes coming in, it gets a bit more complex, and this is also where things might get a little bit noisy.
A nice little feather.
Oh, it makes me laugh every time. He's gonna go airstrike. No, okay, goes for crate. Crate is jetpacks. Sorry to spoilers. Yeah, jetpacks. But I think, like I said, because I've got the body block, I think that might be why he's not going for air support, but we'll have to see. And also, you guys really have to see with my next turn just how broken the shotgun is. Bring back the old machine gun. Yeah, the frame breaking machine gun. Right, so the shotgun, like I said, is completely broken. So this guy's on 141, right? Normally does 30 damage. But if you get lucky... Like, what? I'm sorry? Oh, he screwed himself over as well. He's down to 13, so that machine gun... Somebody do the maths, because I haven't got the brains right now. That did 136. It does actually. They still do the weird jetpack thing. The commandos do it the most, and I'm sure we'll see it at some point this evening. Do I poison? Yeah, I got it. Yeah, I got a poison. I would hit him with the machine gun, but he's kind of on a hill, so he would slide down. I'm going for the up and over tactic. I'm hoping that the tree can protect me if he decides to use air support. Bring back the old shotgun. No, don't do it. It will break everything. Because that did... He was on 141, so that did, what, 74 damage, I think? And because of what he's on now, I can kill him with the next turn. So that's fun. I mean, yeah, I should be able to. Sometimes it will do the correct amount of damage, and sometimes it will do, like, astronomical amounts. See? Like, that's 39 just gone.
Thank you, comrade.
Shotgun is the new bazooka. Oh, yeah, okay, so he used it anyway, but... Oh, okay, you saw him, like, move it over slightly, so he got the pinpoint on the airframe, but... Maybe the tree protects me? I don't think it will. Nope. What was that? I don't know. Rocket launcher it is. Rocket launcher and hug the other tree. And just, again, hope that... I mean, he's going to use the airstrike again.
Take this, you rotter.
Pinpoint. I swear I'm not making these deliberately. No, not the NG. I was hoping to use his frickin'... No. That's not good. I was hoping to use his shotgun to finish this guy off. And he is... Get out of there, get out of... Yes! 2 health! And we've got 99 seconds. We can make it. Like I said, guys, the plan here is to finish this in one piece. Doesn't matter how many of us die. And like I said, when we get through the other ones, this will change. So I've obviously changed up the enemy like ranks and stuff. Added in some random crates. So we're going to be on this level all night, but things will be different and get considerably more crazy. We've already seen enough craziness. It's a nice day today. Niet. Yeah, that's so true. Hello, Jack. Just going to hop all the way there. I have found as well that this demo, the jump is a lot more responsive. Less so, of course, when you're like this, but if you're running full pelt, you can get like a frame-perfect jump and gain a lot of speed. Or at least it feels that way anyway. Yeah, that was the other thing, kind of hampered by the editor. I didn't really want to change my own ranks, to be honest. I actually like the idea of just having these three. And, you know, this is kind of my handicap. This is what I stick with.
Look out, Johnny!
What is damage numbers, comrade? I had to be husky as well. He's gonna... Oh, I thought I was gonna plop in the drink, but he might hit himself. We might get lucky. He did a little bit.
God blimey! I do believe I've croaked!
And he hits himself for... Okay, nice.
What else, huh?
So...
One for you, stinker.
One for you, stinker! I think that guy's my favourite. The sniper. The unused sniper voice line. So yeah, that's the first demo. I move on to the next one. Which will... Oh man, those ambient sounds that just aren't in the game anymore. Makes me sad. Yeah, you like that? Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, so I'll load up the next one. And then we'll get cracking. Because this next one, like I said, this first demo is the most challenging. And then after that, after this next one, it gets a touch bit easier. But again, just want to keep things progressing. I'll zoom through all this so we can get back to it. Get back to the gameplay. Whoa, whoa, fast music. You can't see anything, but I can assure you it's crazy. Yeah, that's my other one. Y'all weren't meant to see that. Alright, we're back. So, yes. Progressing through. Yeah, the sound jump scare, I know, I'm so sorry. So on to the next one. We've got Surgeon, Medic.
That mean me?
I think that's a hero. No, it's an ace. And I'm guessing over there is some kind of spy. Bearing in mind I put these together last night. It wasn't last minute, but I was doing this last night at like 1 AM, so I was very tired. So I've kind of forgotten, like, the more that we go through these... oh, super tea. Do I use that? That feels like cheating. Because if I could just walk up to the ace and say goodnight. There's a medic as well. I mean, one of them's got to go, right? I can't do it here. That would be... destruct. I mean, there's the part of me that wants to, but the other part is like, maybe not the best idea. And the spy, I want to keep him alive so you guys can see. I don't know if any of you saw on my Twitter, which is linked in the description if anyone wants to give me a follow. Painful shilling. Terrible. Get back to boot camp. Yeah, I have been posting about some of the things I've been finding in this demo. For instance, if the spy does end up hiding, then you'll be able to hear his old whistle sound. Again, so many small little details that... Oh wow, pistol. I can't wait to use that. I'm going to keep that one for somebody else. Actually, no, I'm a grunt, screw it. I deserve it. I deserve this for myself. Bazooka, wow, absolutely extraordinary. I'm going to plant this as close as I can to the ace. You can kind of notice as well that as he's holding it in his hand, it's a regular TNT. But then when he places it, it magically turns into a super TNT. I don't think it'll be enough to kill him, but it's enough to deal a chunk of damage, which is fine. Heavy machine gun like. I'm going to save it.
Take this.
I'm going to save it for the medic, I think. It's tempting, I know, but I could probably delete him in one go. To the point where he might even disintegrate, you never know. Or maybe I'll save it for the spy over there. Ooh, speaking of, what we gonna get? What am I gonna get? Okay, well you asked for it, KB. I guess we'll get it now, huh? Like I said, I wanted to keep the spy alive, but there'll be other spies in the next demos coming up. Let's see what we get. I feel like I have to be... You have to place yourself a certain way on their head. So you have to be standing not too, like, in the middle, like just kind of off their head, I think. I don't know, let's try it. Maybe it has to kind of be like the flamethrower trick. Let's see what happens. Oh, no. Absolutely disintegrated. I thought it might happen. That was disgusting. And he gets an airburst. Definitely banned in the league, that one. I think ADV might have something to say about that. Oh, he hits the tree dead on. What a shot. Keeps the sniper here. I'll go grab the health. Actually, no. I don't want to play like a bitch. We'll grab the health when we need it. For now, we'll poison.
A nice little predator.
Oh, I forgot that was there. So we now basically have two surgeons. Hello? Husky. Come in, Husky. Are you there? It looks like Pinspot version 6. Yeah, with a medic that grabs the health and then he is absolutely zooted. He is zonked beyond belief. He took the medical crate and is now just absolutely high off his teats. There's a crate right there, but he doesn't want to go for it. And yes, welcome, I can't even say your name. Mephisto? I've read your name so many times, right? But I've never actually said it out loud. This is just awkward, isn't it? Why, Husky? He's high on potatoes every day. And then I'll get to 5 seconds again and be like, oh shit, yeah, I should probably do something. No, he doesn't. He's too cool for that. He waits until 3 seconds and then throws a grenade.
I must break you.
I must break you.
How's they doing?
Alright, grunty boy. Heavy machine gun part 2. You know it. Yeah, you better be afraid, Russian Megabot. We got more machine guns. We got... What was in this crate? Was this just a standard machine gun? Or did I put this... Oh, it's a mortar. That's a bit boring. Yeah, we've got to go for more of the damage. So it definitely dealt more than 120. This guy's on 130. I feel like this is something we have to test on a legend.
Chop this!
Okay, some of the bullets went into the ground, but he is still dead anyway. Solid effort. The fact that's insane. The fact that it didn't need all of those bullets.
Yes, to the bourgeois pig!
It's just disgusting. Oh, well, at least he blew the bloody dolls off, mate. Ooh, how much is he on? 56. I have no weapons, really. Do I need health? Yes, I do. Yeah, I do. How's everyone's evenings been? I've kind of been psyching myself up to get this stream going. You know how it is when you haven't streamed in so long and then you finally get back into it. But that first stream back, you're like, oh, okay, you know, is everything going to be alright? Is the internet going to be fine? Is the transitions going to be okay? I mean, you've seen my transitions. Everything is very untidy.
My speciality.
Didn't get the extra damage. But yeah, I can confirm now that I do have a second monitor, finally. But stupidly, again, last night, oh, there he goes. He's too cool to walk to the... I don't think that's a jetpack crate, but whatever. Yeah, last night I hastily bought an HDMI splitter, which in turn, I then realised that that's not what I need. because I've got a TV and then I've got this new monitor. And seeing as I've got an NVIDIA graphics card, this monitor I think is AMD. So I actually need a HDMI, a USB 3 to HDMI adapter, essentially, so I can plug this new monitor into my graphics card and then use the other one to extend my desktop. Because I thought that's what the splitter did, but it doesn't. It does not do that. So yeah, I kind of made a fool of myself and wasted some money, but I killed an ace in the meantime.
Superficial damage, Captain.
Who has the voice of Muskie, but he was called Mule. What's that about? It's got the surgeon to deal with. That's it. The machine guns have helped out.
Does that mean me?
He's already down to 26. The man with all of the weaponry is down to 26 HP. Yeah, I'm glad the stream's up. I'm glad that we're here. I'm glad that everybody can join us this evening. Alongside being just kind of tricky to start with. Like, mentally, you guys know that I'm all over the place. I mean, who isn't these days, right? But balancing hardcore and taking a step back from things. It's been refreshing. It's been nice to see just kind of everybody thriving in their own way, right? The league's been going great. Speedrunning still just absolutely massive.
Chicken!
And hopefully... Yeah, Disintegration Part 2. I feel like we should keep that as a last resort. Maybe. We'll see. Alright, so on to the next one. Which is going to be, like I said, another step up. I cannot remember for the life of me what I put as the ranks of anything. But I'm sure we'll find out together. We'll find out together what an absolute mess I am. Okay, let's have a look. Oh, alright, we've got some close range battles.
Does that mean me?
Got an engineer. We've got a pirate. Oh, we've got heavy weapons. Got pyrotechnic. I think that's a bombardier. No, we've got a commando. And I guess an espionage pig over there, right? That's the only thing it could be. The only thing it could be. So this is demo number 3. So we've got 4 more after this. But I expect things to become a lot more challenging once we get to like demo, I think 5 through 7. So think of these as our like warm-ups. This is how things are gotta be. Anti-P mine against the tree is not a bad idea. With my 149 now. 149 HP. Oh, that feels dirty. But then again, so is the heavy machine gun. So should I be dirty? I think I'm going to play it safe. I'm going to grab. Actually, no. I'll save that random grip someone else. And I'll just use these 2 for the time being, and try and get him. I want to like push him against the tree so that the additional shells hit him, but extra 7 damage and the tree falls over. Ay. Of course, TNT. What should explode really quickly? God damn.
Alright, Governor.
Down to 50. I don't know why as well the stream decided to put my thumbnail, which I worked on as well last night, by the way. Put the thumbnail as my channel banner. I don't know why. That was from I guess starting the stream from Streamlabs. Bit funky. Poison gas. Should probably... Oh, I gotta grab this health. Because we've still got pyrotechnic to deal with. And I don't know. Do we deal with them at close range? I think we might have to. Just give me the win button. Just give me the machine gun button. They're gonna always be there. I mean, I bet you, right, once we get to the harder levels and the harder enemies, those are quickly gonna disappear. I'm gonna get up close. How much health am I on? 100. We'll grab the 150, because this guy is a sniper? Yeah. Okay. That's pretty boring. Why did I put him there? What else did I get? A TNT. Oh, that's interesting, right? So because these are locked off, I cannot get them. Even if I get it in a crate, it will not give it to me. So sad. Jacob, how good? What have you done? How could you? You just locked it off.
Well, every boat race.
That was what? 75? Oh, I'm standing in a bad place. Very, very bad place. Please live. Please come back to me. You can do it. Yes, good hog. Alright, he's on 75. If I poison him... This is just Ponsonby's job. He just poisons. With every new build that we open, his first turn is always just poison. Oh, and a mortar. Interesting. Alright, so cool fact about the mortar. You can see as it explodes here that it actually uses the bazooka's explosion. So this was before they'd even properly added that in. Should I just use the F-rain? It feels cheap, but I really want to. I gotta do it. I was hoping as well that, like, through launching this, there would be the biplane, but sadly, it's the blimp. I missed the alpha. The beautiful alpha. If we could put that in Lardcore, that would be fun. You could have a combination between biplanes and blimps. Because I know that we want to use them for decoration. Oh, did I just talk over his whistle? I'm sure he'll do it again. We'll keep focusing on this guy. And I'm sure he'll hide again at some point.
Why, speciality.
The shotgun, man. You just can't beat it. And the plan's coming together, actually, because now I can snipe him. Oh no, unless he gets a crazy shrapnel.
Take this bullet.
That wasn't so crazy. But I'll hide myself away in here just to get some... Just to make sure that nothing crazy happens and we can gain the skip turn. Look at these league strats, yo. I wonder if the pickpocket... Yeah, I'm curious. I'm kind of waiting. That's why I put the random crates, to try and get my trotters on some of the weapons that we don't have access to in the demo. That's the entire point of this, essentially. Is just to kind of see if there's anything different that we can see or take note of. Try and knock him into the mines. Yeah, that's how we do it. Oh, see, now he moves around. Oh, okay, I probably should... Oh, it's fine. Go on, hide again. Do it. No, tree, save me.
I must break you.
The tree did not save me.
Alright, governor.
But don't worry, comrade, because I have machine gun. It's very tempting, but we gotta go with mortars because I'm actually curious to see if the damage numbers are still the same. This is the dots on the top here are really not helpful. He's like, no, that's gonna go in the middle. That was not good. That was not a good idea. Pin, what have you done? Alright, I did 45 damage somehow. And the skip turn, I forgot about that. It's a shame they didn't include the little comments for the game. Yeah, I know. I love those little things. My brain's kind of deleted them a little bit, because when they pop up, I... Oh, homing missile. I'm getting distracted. I'm sorry, Tom. But yeah, I agree. Those little messages would have been really cool. In fact, I don't know if you guys kind of notice it as well when you play the demo. And maybe it's because I'm playing on DuckStation, but I actually find that visually, like the colors and the UI, it feels a lot more vibrant on the demo than in the final version. Again, I don't know if that's just me and my weird brain, but yeah, whatever. And I don't actually know where he is. Silence. Silence while we try and find the hog. Is he there? Is he that one? Did he hide? I can't remember. Guys, chat, we've got 45 seconds. Somebody remind me. AI has slightly curved movement. Yeah, they do. They're very they're very curvy, aren't they? Especially when they go in for TNTs. Although I can't. Well, never mind. I was trying to rotate the thingy. I was like, wait, no, you can't really do that. The demo looks a little more crisp. Yeah, it's nice and crispy, isn't it? We're just gonna plonk this. Oh, apparently I got him. He squealed. Oh, actually, okay, that worked out. It was just a stroke of luck. Oh, come on, hide, man. No. Husky, why you do this to me?
I will snap you like stock.
I will snap you like stock. You can see that's Pesky's old, well, Pesky's lines, but like his delivery's not bad by any stretch. I'm actually going to skip my go and see if he hides. There you go.
Yes, sir.
I don't know if you guys heard that. And also, this then draws me to my next point, which is, again, I don't know if this is because it's a demo or anything like that, but the hide actually makes you invincible in that you cannot break it open, whatever you try and do, however much damage you deal. In fact, I'm going to test this with this, because with every other weapon that I've tried so far, off stream, obviously, it has dealt the damage, but it has not broken open the crate or the tree. So, machine gun maybe.
Look out, Johnny!
Yeah, no, it's like, you cannot defeat me. Husky's tree is too powerful.
Taste my mighty weapon.
So I imagine that was down to just, well, the fact that the hide was never intended to be used at this point. This is a demo, don't forget, and there are no... Wait, are there espionage pigs in the demo? I can't remember. Besides our own ones, obviously. I don't think so. I think they're all grunts. But it's a fascinating endeavour to see such an item make you invincible, and I really want to get one from a random crate. Just to be like, fuck you. You can hit me with your airstrikes and stuff, but my crate is invincible.
I feed on violence.
Cool. So we've made it through, all pigs intact. Oh, minus the 3 health. Let's move on to the next one, boys. It's gonna get extra spicy here. Just you wait and see. I'm gonna just wait a moment. Just you wait. Because next up is going to be... wait, was that 3 or was that 4 that we just did? I think it was 3. I need to keep track. Someone remember in chat that we're on number 4, right? That's the number we're on. That's the number it will be. All is good. Alright. I could be wrong though. If I'm wrong, I'll switch it, but should be okay. Oh, okay. I have changed for some reason the layout. It's like drunk Pin at like 2 a.m. It's like, okay, we're gonna put this guy over here. We're gonna put this guy over here, and make things even more difficult for future Pin to deal with. I also like that the timer doesn't start until I move, so I can have a nice long monologue before we start. I wonder if Surrender and Binoculars still work in the demo. I'm curious too. Maybe we'll get them. Maybe we will get them.
Does that mean me?
Okay. Interesting building Pin. Very nice. What was I planning for? There's an ace. I really like the ace, don't I? Ace. There is an orderly. Ooh, how scary. And a sniper. And a surgeon. Was this meant to be scary? Is there another one somewhere? Is there another one hiding? Is there maybe like a sniper? No? Hey, how's it going? Mac? Sorry, I'm reading chat off my phone. Because, again, I'm a poor person who doesn't have a second monitor yet. But I will soon. How's it going, Ermac? How's it going, everybody? Everybody tell me about your weekend. Keep me distracted so that I can then mess up every single shot. And don't forget, we're on demo number 4, alright? Up next is 5. That's where shit is going to hit the fan. I promise you. But until then, let's just kill the orderly. Because why did I even put him in there?
Chop this!
Why? Oh dear. Oh no. 10 damage. Let's go. But I destroyed the tree. That is what truly matters. Oh, it's a scout as well.
This
Was I thinking that this was going to be a challenge? I don't know. Maybe I was trying to ease off. Who knows? Let's try and get some shrapnels in. X-Spy, where are you? Show yourself. Axby, don't show yourself. You don't need to see that. It was an easy 110 minus the 20 on myself. Gonna drink the night like he's drunk. Yes, comrade.
Hey ho.
I have capitalist party in my head. Hold still, fire. I'm gonna grab health because I'm a little piggy bitch and I need the health. And I also need random crate to give me cool weapon. What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? Place your bets. Place your bets in chat. What we thinking? What we thinking? I'm thinking... roller grenades. Oh. So disappointing. I could easily do this with my sniper rifle.
Nice little present.
Nice little Freddo. Shockwave. Yeah, you're wishful thinking. Hubbed up, wishful thinking. Here'd be the ace. Maybe that's why I made the building, because I thought the ace would go just absolutely bonkers with his air support. But instead he's gone for his, oh my god, oh my goodness, into the minefield, into the water. He's gonna be fucking dead. No, he's fine. How much health is he on now, though? 59. Where's the medic? Please, just die. The orderly is meant to be dead. I'm distracting myself. Please. End your suffering. 170 HP surgeon? No worries. All he can do is throw a grenade. Put crates with vodka to speed them up. Yeah, speed them up and then give them like the GTA drunk thing. Oh no. It's first we had it with Husky, now it's Snowski refusing to take his turn. Surgeons just don't want to do their own thing. They just refuse. No waiting 90 seconds. I am waiting for the again. He waits until 3 seconds to throw it as well.
You.
What is it with this guy? Doesn't even get it over. Weak arm. Too drunk for life. Maybe we can one tap this guy.
Speciality.
I don't know if he's dead.
That wasn't very
Cool.
bad shot.
I think that was a 50 damage. Got hit in the face by the stump there. Yeah, that was a 50 damage shot with the shotgun. And he's going to get a random crate because that's definitely what he needs right now. Oh, and a medical ball. I want that. Gimme. Is he going straight for the TNT? He is. He could have done anything else. He has a sword. He has a tranquilizer. But no, TNT. Primary directive of AI in Hogs of War. Must get TNT. Now that he's on... Oh, he's on no, he's on 30. Jesus Christ. Okay, we need to go... Wind it back. We need to grab some crates. And then we need to figure out how to destroy the ace. That's the easiest thing. I shouldn't have taken that, but whatever. The surgeon can stay in the corner for all I care. Tranquilizer, yes! We asked and we shall receive. The random crate gods have bestowed upon us the marvelous tranquilizer. Oh, okay, now we're talking about even more crazy things. You can make this jump, by the way. It is possible. But you can't get back over again. That's the only downside. Airburst, not so great. So we will gain the extra turn. But we might lose our NG at some point. Because I don't really expect him to last. But if I can get one final shotgun shot away before he dies, that would be great.
I will snap you like stock.
Snap you like stock and hit your own teammate. Oh, so close.
Does that mean me?
It was tempting. And I still just have default weapons. How boring. I thought I collected a crate by now.
Fire!
Alright, turn missed.
Alright, Governor.
Now's our chance. Can we deal more than 100 damage? He's on a flat 100. How much are we talking?
Right up the Harris.
75. We'll take it. I love how did he's like skipped across the water as well. No, of course. The surgeon does the surgeon things. No, he heals me a little bit too, but okay. I gotta hit him with the airburst. Save the machine gun for the surgeon.
Take this, you rotter.
Oh, come on! Oh, it's not going well, friends. It is painful, to say the least. And he's not dead because, thankfully, his surgeon friend had saved me. Yeah, super shotgun was definitely not needed. I'm gonna stay under here because if he gets tasty in a bit. How much is he on now? Because I don't want the surgeon to heal him again. Don't do it. No, God. This just gets worse. Oh, that surgeon is ruining everything. You know what we have to do? It has to be done. Because he's now on 70 again. And I don't want to take the chance. So, let's just do it.
Look out, Johnny!
Whoa. Alright, well at least he's dead. At least we got him. Sacrificed. Worth it. Surgeon doesn't know what to do. Oh, if he stays right there. No, I need him to be on flat ground. We need the machine gun to come in handy. No, surgeon is not the goat. Don't egg him on. Don't give him confidence. The tree will save me.
Taste my mighty weapon.
Alright. We can take that. We can tank it. All looks even. Are you sure? I don't like this. I don't like this hill. I feel like it's not going to be enough. Unless I position myself over here on the left. And try and... Let's just see what happens.
One for you, stinker.
Alright, I'll take that as a good hit. Down to 15! What?
I am too strong.
What?
Does that mean me?
What is this? That did 100, and 55 damage. And that was just the normal machine gun. So I guess we could expect the heavy machine gun to do double that. What is this? I don't know, but we made it in one piece. Sadly, sacrificing our NG, but it was worth it to make it through. I have to make this shot, of course, before saying that.
Well, take this, Johnny.
We did it. We can move on to the next one,
I feed on violence.
which is going to get even more spicy, and you'll see why in just a second. That was a terrible transition, I know. Yeah. Okay, on to number 5. So I think this next one, or at least as we continue on to number 7, thank you, I'm just keeping count. Yeah, as we go on, it's I think we're going to lose pigs. I think that's kind of the next handicap I put on myself. So I think this next one, we will lose our sniper. Yeah.
Does that mean me?
So it's just me and the NG, which is fine. They got a sapper, they got a pyro, they got a legend, they got a bombardier. Okay, alright. 2 AM pin really did not like me. But you can see I've compensated with the crates. Again, having the grunt as well, it balances it out, right? That's why the crates are here. That's why the cluster bomb is here. Okay, now we're talking. Now we got the money. The money shot with the cluster bomb. And because I'm losing a pig, the enemy actually gain one. So, okay, we'll keep that in case we need it. I'm quite tempted. No, I'm tempted to use it, but only when I get undercover because, yeah, I took the door off. So we can get... Okay, let's go. Do I do it on the sapper? No, I'm going to do it on the bombardier, because bombardier is just... He's in the right spot. And he's considerably less annoying, I think. So let's go. Let's try and blast him over the hill. Or he'll slam right into the tree. Either way, I need to get the angle right. Over there. Do it. Yes, over the hill and far away. Bombardier is not here to play. If you give the enemy 9 pigs, will the 9th pig still be dressed in them? Probably, just because of how the code is. No! Alright. Fair enough. Ooh, can we one-tap this guy without having to take damage?
Or every boat race.
Oh, alright, 75. So 75 seems to be the max damage, but I have managed to hit 100 with the shotgun before. Just saying. Oh no. Speaking of. Okay, so yeah, see, that only did the default. So I don't know if it's to do with like the angle or the momentum or the speed or something, but it's a bit crazy. I'm going to leave this one, that crate, for my NG, if he needs it. Don't forget, we've still got the legend to deal with, so... Ooh, guided missile, that could be spicy. I am going to... Yeah, I'm going to bump myself up to 200 health. So I'm going to be equal with the legend, who's just chilling over there. Who is it? Pesky and Husky. Of course, Husky again. This time promoted to the rank of pyrotechnic. Absolute legend. There he is. His little coat, little boots. I think as well it feels a lot more vibrant because we're seeing classes in... I guess it's the lighting too, right? The lighting just generally feels different. The saturation levels are different. And like KB said, it's very crisp. And maybe that will be the delete button on the legend. There is a health crate there, but I'm going to be kind and leave it there in case the legend decides to go elsewhere. He was in the best position to dodge all that damage, but even so, I bet you he'll grab the health now. Yeah, see, and their movement is so much more fluid. I actually really like the kind of Candyman said earlier, the curvature of their movement. You play the final game and everything is so like pinpoint, straight lines, like straight, turn, move, turn, move.
Break you.
That's interesting. I've seen the poison come out. See, even the poison gas looks, it looks pretty, man. I wish I had a beautiful little mind, but I don't. So I gotta go find something else. In fact, that sapper can just stay there. He can take up a turn. Gotta use the advantage against them. And hopefully we can achieve that. All in one evening. And maybe, if we feel like it, once we finish these 7 demos, we can play some of the multiplayer. I don't know. It's different, it's something else. And I haven't played on Ice Flow in so very long. Random crate. Give it to me. Let me have the random crate. Special ops. I hate to break it to you, but it does the same thing it always does. Alright, well, actually no, I'm going to lob this over and hope that it does something.
My speciality.
Ooh, that's a spicy hit right there. Absolutely devastating. Let's see, 950, 79 damage. Is he going to hit himself? Yes, he is. Is he dead? No, he's not, but that was a solid effort nonetheless. Alright, now we can cluster bomb.
Take him.
Oh, that was a good one. You gotta give it to me there. Down. Oh, he's only down to 33, but that just, it felt right, you know. It was good. I'll let him think about life for a bit, but he's not really gonna do anything because he can't see me from there. All right, he might hit his own legend.
This boy.
Yeah. I mean, thanks, I guess, right?
Alright, Governor.
It's done me a massive favour. And I can now actually... Do I try and hit him from here? I'm trying to gauge... Alright, he's right up on that hill. You can just see him at the top of the screen.
Right up the
That
Harris.
might be a bit too heavy. No, he's actually too weak. I needed it to be like full power. Poor sad Rimsky. Alright, we'll just go with this.
Take him. Fire.
Dun-dum. Still does the default 75. Okay, down to 8 health. We'll gain the skip turn plus the lost turn from the sapper as well. It's all in our favour. Pesky ain't got nothing on us. I think the health crates help too.
I will snap you like stock.
But demo 6 and 7 is where it's going to get very, very crispy.
Yes, sir.
The most crispy Hogs of War you'll ever see. I'm going to hit him with a bazooka because we don't want to waste...
Look out, Johnny.
Don't want to waste a shrapnel on him. Thank you, Bosch. Appreciate it, man. You rock as well. You rock for joining the stream. I appreciate every single one of you that does. Streaming is something that I would like to do more often, but like if Lardcore wasn't a thing, then I would definitely be streaming Hogs all the time. Like if Lardcore wasn't my job, basically, then I'd be streaming Hogs all the time. Maybe I would like to see some kind of schedule where like I push it.
That was a very bad shot.
But I think my love for Hogs, at least my love for playing Hogs, is limited to just a few streams. Because if I try and like make a schedule, it's not going to be stuck to. I ain't sticking to it. It's just like video making. 1 minute you feel like you can make 50 million videos in one night, and then the next day you're like, I don't feel like doing anything. Projectiles travel a shorter distance than they do in the final. Do you mean that in regards to like grenade throws or because I can tell you from just general play that it feels roughly the same. But we move on to the spicier. Spicy ones up next. It's going to happen. It's going to get crazy. All up in here. Just a moment. Let's gather some more swill. Because up next, I mean, seeing as it's the penultimate one, I've kind of treated it like Mission 23. So... Oh, bazookas. Yeah, I guess heavy weapons. Yeah, that's right. I haven't properly tested it with mortars, but yeah, bazookas do feel a wee bit shorter. So this next one is going to be very much like Mission 23, in that it's kind of the build-up to the final demo that we're going to play. So you can expect some heroes, you can expect some aces. In fact, I think that's the majority of classes here, including a sniper for some reason.
Yeah, me.
So Commando, Legend. Legend's in the middle again. Hero, I think that's an ace. Yeah, hero and ace. Is there anyone over here? Show yourself, demon! No, no one's over there. Okay. So we've got a lot more health crates this time. And a medical dart, so that's good. We still only have our 2 pigs. So it's 2 versus 6 right now. I've just got to stock up on crates. Because the engineer has his shotgun, that's he's kind of fine, but the grunt, I have to take crates. Like, I have to take everything that could possibly be here. Why I went with a scout, I don't know, or if that's a sniper, maybe. Probably because I just wanted to balance things out a bit, and having an ace right in front of you or a hero is not the most fun thing. So let's go fly a kite. I'm grabbing all the health I can. And I'm going to hit him with the machine gun again. Because he's on a decent flat level here, so just got to make the jump. You also notice as well that the camera is lower until I like aim or do something. So if you can see, I'm like quite flat and low here. And then as soon as I hit grenade and then come back, we're back to the normal camera angle. Just realised I've got 3 seconds. Holy shit! No! We're just gonna stand there. I rambled too long. It's fine. It's fine. We'll make it work. We've got... No, okay.
This
Mr. Sniper Rifle. Yeah, XD indeed. I had one job, and I failed at it miserably. But it is okay. Is there anyone over there? No, I don't see anybody. That corner is empty. We should probably deal with this guy. Or... yeah, okay. We'll hit him hopefully again for 75.
or every boat race.
I think that was at least 50. He is... a sniper, okay.
Fire! And relax.
So yeah, I...
How's they doing?
Alright, now we use the machine gun. Machine gun for everyone, but not before taking some supplies. Don't forget we still have another... we have a hero, we have a commando, and a legend to deal with, and we're a grunt. So don't judge me for picking up health, yeah? It's my choice. I decide to do it. I want to be a pretty grunt. Super TNT, little bit OP, but not as much as the machine gun. So I spent most of today actually making a ragu. Complete change of subject, I know. But as many of you again will have seen on Twitter, I've been doing a lot of cooking recently. Just kind of picking up a recipe, a lot of Italian recipes, and just going with it. I didn't hit him with all of them. Should have been a little bit more forward, although that was still 99 damage. Also, capitalist party in my head edition. Oh, straight up, straight down, that's fine. small companies compete for majority stock ownership on the battlefield for the market. That seems like something that would be in like Civ or something like that.
My speciality.
Alright, well, at least it didn't explode.
Thank you, comrade.
Thank you, comrade. Muskie the legend. Oh no. Okay. Well, again, the legend will always make a beeline for somebody. And it will always be the TNT. Like, it doesn't matter what AI class you are, if you have a TNT, you is gonna use that TNT, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? I don't remember the part that you could stand upon them. Yeah, I know. That's because it's the demo, man. The demo's a little bit broken. Oh no, I can't do it on him. Actually, we could just kill the legend straight up. Just get the full 200. So satisfying, but of course this needs to be right on top of him. So yeah, because this is the demo, it's obviously an older build of the, you know, final version of Hogs. So it's going to have things in it that don't work the way they should, but that's what makes it interesting. That's what I always love about these development builds. Oh, come on. Oh, I thought he was going to land right next to me. Yeah, that's what I love about them so much, is finding those little kind of development secrets. Like, I'm sorry I keep rambling, but yeah, and I know a lot of you enjoy the ambient noises.
Fire all phasers.
Because a lot of people thought it was... Oh, nice slide. A lot of people thought it was only the PC version that had some of these ambient noises. Like, you can hear an owl whistling, or hooting I should say. You can hear a wolf howling. You can also hear snakes. Like, if you walk in certain parts, if you walk over there... Actually, no, if you walk over here, like anywhere over here towards this side, you'll hear like kind of a rattlesnake noise. Maybe it's just my weird... How much health am I on? 30. Christ, okay. We'll get the kill, yeah. Maybe we'll hear it at some point. Maybe I'll shut up.
Superficial damage, Captain.
Alright, one hero, one commando versus 30 HP NG. And a grunt that is taking an absolute pummeling right now.
Yes, to the bourgeois pigs.
No, he's going to fall in. He's definitely going to be dead now. Oh, he might make it, but he's going to be in big need of health. And I do have... I have the medical dart, but it's like... I'm a grunt. It's going to push me up to 50. So... There are 2 health crates over there. Over yonder ways. Which we're going to go collect now. We're going to split our forces into 2. So the grunt will take on the commando. And the engineer, if he lives, will take on the hero. But I don't know. I do not know. Oh, that's going to help. That is certainly going to help. And this health crate will also help. Absolutely beneficial to everybody. I'm going to not do that. We're going to hit the commando. But I'm going to move over here. Oh, is he going to hit me with the TNT though? Should I just... Okay, we're going to go here. I'm going to blast it over there. And then we're going to swing it back round. Okay? Let's go.
Chicken.
So, swing it back around. Lovely. Full 75, that's how we do it on the Tommy's Trotters. Down to 55 HP, which is, frankly, in terms of damage numbers that we've seen tonight, that was pretty tame, let's be honest. 155 machine gun is still insane. That is way too short.
Yes, sir.
It gives us an opportunity to go grab health, go grab the final crate, and take on the hero. Thankfully, their aim isn't amazing. I thought that having the higher ranks would then equal terrible or good aim. You know, the lower the rank, the wonkier the aim can be, but sometimes, with heroes especially, they usually have good aim, but Commando is a little bit drunk. Only 10 HP, are you absolutely kidding me? I do have a cattle prod, but I regret to inform you, it is just a regular cattle prod. Same damage, roughly the same knockback. Nothing too special. I thought it would maybe be like the alpha cattle prod, but sadly was not to be. I'm taking a risk here, but we've got to do it.
Look out, Johnny!
Yes, I did exactly the same amount of damage that the shotgun would have done. Well, we got it in there anyway. Good old-fashioned shrapnel. What is he doing? Okay, still going for the grunt.
Consume this!
Consume this!
Does that mean me?
Yeah, okay. I'm all out of interesting weapons. I've got to rely on my granadas.
Take them! Fire!
But I think if we can get... If these next two turns can equal kills, then we're good to go. We are good to go for the final mission, but that depends on this outcome. In fact, he's going to just do it... Oh no, he's actually swimming away in the right direction. Okay, never mind. He's killed himself. What an absolute crazy hog. Cool. So hopefully the shotgun will come in clutch.
Ooh, right up the tiger!
Oh, almost. Almost. But he can't kill both of us at the same time, so... Alright, of course, it had to be the TNT. It had to, didn't it? He'll kill himself in the process. No, he won't. He's so clever. Look at that clever little pig. I know, absolutely genius.
God blimey!
Bosch said it best. Can't believe he's croaked. Leaves all the crates behind.
How's they doing?
Alright. Finish it with the most overpowered weapon in the entire game. The bayonet, which you just stab them constantly before you actually take your turn. Change the camera angle like a boss.
Oh, that was a very bad shot.
Like the little celebrations they do. See those little tiny details that they just didn't keep in the end game. Hey, Easy, what's going on, man? Back from the grave. Crazy. I love some of his tunes. They are good. Easy. I actually have a poster of Easy on my wall. Although the poster itself is very it's not creased, but like I haven't like flattened it out, I guess. So yeah, it keeps falling off the wall. Like I'll be sat here at my desk and then suddenly you'll just hear like and it'll be the poster falling down. So on to the final one, which for many of you that know my sadistic side is not going to be pretty. Listen, Toy Story 2 with the best PS1 game. I never played Toy Story. I actually played Stuart Little 1. Oh no, I just pressed Colin McRae. I don't want to play Colin McRae. No, we don't want to play... we don't play no rally games here. Not yet, anyway. Maybe later. Okay. On to the final one. What was I saying? I got sidetracked again. Bayonet is the best humiliation weapon. Very, very true. And yeah, so well, that's what I was saying. Yeah, my sadistic side. Stuart Little 2 was one of the I found it difficult as well. Stuart Little 2 was a tough one. I don't remember anything about it other than it like being like climbing and stuff, but here we are in my sadistic brain. So as you can see, we have 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it is 6. I think still 6. Every other enemy is a legend. Oh, that's a great start. And I am a single grunt. Yes, there is a lot of health. Yes, there are a lot of crates. And this is all going to come down to luck, I guess, in what we get, because we could end up losing solely based on a terrible roll. I mean, that's pretty good. Flamethrower is not bad. That's a solid 102 damage right there. Sorry, the ragu is fighting me. I actually ate quite early in order to stream, because this would normally be just over the time that I would be eating food. So I ate a bit earlier today. In preparation, cluster grenades ×3. Okay, we're cooking. Let him cook. Let the grunt cook. Just legends everywhere. I just wish I had a hide. Because if they start using like airstrikes, then we are absolutely done for. And I'm on 180 HP, and that is nowhere near where we need to be health-wise. It's like, who do I even start with? 10 HP, that's not great. I'm just on this like collection mission, like collect everything before we start, and then hope for the best. But again, kind of banking on getting some good weapons. I don't want cheese weapons, I don't want Super TNT, I want like a tactical battle. Because again, I am a single grunt. Rocket launcher's alright. We'll start with this, I guess.
Check this.
We're on 260. And full damage, which is 4. It's actually written correctly. Unless it hasn't rounded things up at this point, in which case it's still 5 damage. So it's interesting to see that they either reduced the full damage or that that is actually displaying it correctly. I don't actually know.
Take this boy with you.
It's me against the world, baby.
How to do it?
Well, at least I got these two together now, actually, because that is quite helpful. I'm going to nudge him that way, and then we will. He's on 103. Try and hit him with a rifle. I'm just trying to like get them close together, because if we can hit them both with a cluster.
Take them.
Right, there's the 3, and that's not terrible. We can get them both with a cluster on that one, don't you think? Would be nice. And still only 3 other legends to deal with. Sorry, 4 other legends to deal with. Oh, it's going to be tough.
Wow! And relax.
Yeah, okay.
Does that mean me?
Got off lightly. We go for more of this guy.
Take them. Fire!
You didn't even hear the explosion. Oh, he's dead. Husky's out of here, and he is down to 77. That's higher than I thought it would be. I think the cluster deals less damage. Or is it just me? I'm not sure. But that was like... It wasn't perfect, but it was bang on where it needed to be.
I must break you.
He must break me with a 33 damage HP shot. Do you also notice as well that the particle of the bazooka explosion it's not lighter, or is it? I can't really tell. It's like it's different. Same with the death explosions. That wasn't very good. What the? Did his nose touch the water? So the game was like, okay, equals death animation. Sorry, drowning animation. What was that? That was 98 damage. Okay, so it is normal. Alright. Oh, and he gets the... Well, they're not really helpful for us, are they? But 2 legends down, 4 to go. He is well and truly flying. He was just drowning in midair. Like, that was so... I'm going to have to like watch that back and see what the hell is going on.
Take this bourgeoisie.
Take this bourgeoisie.
Does that mean me?
174. So if I can grab the other health crates and everything else that's left over here, then we can flamethrower this guy in the corner. Beautiful swan dive there. Yeah, 9 out. We can flamethrower this guy. And then... I'm going to have to come back around again because... Oh, machine gun. Oh, I left the machine guns here. That feels overpowered now. That seems like the cheat code. Alright, we'll go to it if we have to. I say the cheat code as I'm using the flamethrower, but... I don't know. I want that 102. Give me the 102. Right, look at this frame perfect hopping. Okay, it doesn't look as impressive as it was last night. 2 AM drunk hopping is always fun. Okay.
Well, take this, Johnny.
Oh, we're good. It's a solid 102. And he's going to TNT with the pig on his head. Can't even move out of the way. That's how we get them, guys. That's how we lock them in. So we easily deal 150... Well, yeah, 151 damage. Extra health coming in. That's good timing. Could bump us back up to 200 and something. I'm just keeping an eye on his health. We can kill him with a rocket later. I guess we've got other pigs to focus on. It's this constant backtracking between both sides. Because I'm a grunt, I ain't got anything that I can use. I need that, like, unlimited bazooka or something. I've got to walk all the way back around. How much do you want? 200? Yeah, of course you want. All the way back around again. Still got one more anti-P mine. Please be a 50. For the love of God, please! Oh, the game, it hates me. We have to resort to it. I've got to do it. We have no other choice. We must delete one of them. To stay in this. The numbers are against us.
This is for you, flower.
Is he dead? No. He survives the potential 155 HP damage. And if he gets hit by this, which he might do, that looks pretty good. That's directly off the tree. Oh my god, in the water. He is definitely dead. Thankfully dodged the splash damage. Okay. So, I will now do the same again. So we're going to plant this in front of him, kind of on the hillside here. So if he slides down, he'll at least be close to it. And then I'm gonna... Actually, that was probably the worst placement. It's not great, because this is going to actually push him a bit too far. Unless I just say, screw it, stand here. Yeah, I could do whatever.
Are you ready for this, duck?
Cool! So, like, the first one hit the floor, and then the third one missed. So we deal a comfortable 40 damage on that one. Oh, really? You serious? Is he making a beeline for the TNT? Is that what we're really seeing here? Are you kidding me? I'm just gonna wind forward because screw waiting for him. We know what he's gonna do, right? And I thankfully bounce the other side. Oh, but look where he's standing though. Look at the position. Look at that position. Where do we go from here? I have to hit him again. I don't think it's going to work though. But we have to try. We must have faith. Have faith, brothers. No! Okay.
Show them.
That worked out better than I thought. Ooh, extra supplies. That's what we like to see. Live stream, yes indeed. Hello, Phantom. Phantom Death. What's going on? As you can see, we're facing up against the legends right now. Will the tree save me? I don't think so. It will, yes! The tree saves me and he's on 56. So you there, good sir. This pig is the only enemy that is slightly terrifying. And I know that Hugged Up is probably wanting to complete this without the cheese of the machine gun. That was terrible. That did 15 damage. Oh dear, TNT for everyone. I'm going... I don't think I'll go in the drink, but... You know, he hit his own teammate as well. He hit himself? How much are they on? How much am I on? Okay, he's still on 100. Okay, well... We'll use this one. And then I'm going to hide behind this tree. Because he's on 36, so that might be enough, but I want to push him towards him.
I have a bone to pick with you.
Oh, 35. There's no head jumps either, so that's...
Dude, that was
Oh, wait, he's dead? What?
Shot.
I thought he was on 36. Oh, whatever, I'm not going to ask questions. He's dead. That's what matters. No, don't take my crate. How dare you. Disgusting. Don't forget as well, if we fail this, then we have to redo it. We have to redo this last mission. Where are you going, good sir? He's going for the other crate. No. Changes his mind. Goes for the bazooka.
I will snap you like stock.
Okay, that's a bit short. No, considering you are a grunt, I completely understand using cheesy tactics. Yeah. And I'm actually going to... I really want to shoot him with another machine gun, but I've got to go find out what's in those crates. Because I can get the kill on the other guy with just a standard rocket launcher, but I need to keep my distance. Because I need to kind of bank on the Legend's terrible aim. Like that shot just then only did 14 damage, so I'm now down to 52. So I have... Okay, 51. I have 1 more HP than a regular grunt. But, as you can see, using my tiny legs, I have travelled far. All for an airstrike. Okay, things could get toasty. Alright, so the game just says, here you go. Enjoy the win. Alright, well let's chance it. Actually no, let's not. Let's stand under a tree and then chance it. I don't know how that will save me, but I just need to hope that this next turn the Legend doesn't go for an airstrike.
Whoa, fancy a knock then, do ya?
Cool. So Jetski is well and truly dead. It all comes down to this. And his thinking. Okay, he looks good. Looks like he's going to remain there. He doesn't want to go swimming. Cool. We actually did it first time.
Way cool.
I mean, I know I'm... Oh, and he missed as well. I know I'm celebrating. I mean, the hell's come down as well, so that's kind of secured it. Do we finish with a machine gun? Do we chance it? Let's see. If we get a 50... If we get a 50, then I'll chance it with a machine gun. If it's anything less than that, then super TNT, right? Because I don't want to chance it with an airstrike either. It's only a... Should we say no, screw it, and just go for the machine gun? I don't want to, because he's on the water's edge. It's like, everything kind of hangs in the balance. We'll play it safe. We will play it safe. Because I also want to, like, sounds so sadistic. I want to see him die. I don't want him to explode into smithereens. Didn't even need to use the building. He did anyway. And there we have it. We made it through all of the demos. Congratulations to everybody. Do you guys want to see some of the multiplayer? I mean, again, it's Ice Flow, but we haven't been there in a long time. And of course it will be the multiplayer classes. Let's go, Dan, yeah! I know, he did it. I love all these shots as well. These are so cool. Like the little cinematic shots. The one thing I have wanted so long is like an action camera in Hogs. Like, look at all the cool angles you can get on these pigs. I'm always thinking about thumbnails. I'm always thinking about kind of just the angles and shots that you never get to see in Hogs, you know? Everything is 3D, but the camera is limited in what it can do. So imagine having a moving camera, kind of like the... I don't know if you guys have ever played it. Of course, TF2, Team Fortress 2, has the replay system in that, where you have like a free camera and you can follow along like the live action of things. Is so cool. Okay, so it is play 1, play 2. I don't know why they put those as off. Like, couldn't they have just kept them as nothing? can't change it either. And of course, because I'm using Duck Station, I don't think it's going to work. I mean, we'll go into it anyway, but because of how controllers work and stuff, it might come to play too, and then I won't be able to move. So, yeah. That's a cool poster, though. That would be a cool poster. Here we are on Ice Flow. The place where it all begins. We're playing as a grenadier. Oh no, we're a grunt. I forget, we're grunts and gunners. So this was obviously before the grenadier was even invented. So we have learned something today that I never actually clocked onto. 1999 was
So, now,
What?
I think you might be ready for
Jesus
something
Christ.
slightly more explosive.
That was a sub sound. I think somebody subscribed. I do have the alerts on, but I don't think it popped up on screen, so I just sat grimly just yelling at me. That was slightly scary, but not as scary as this gunner who is about to be toast.
Check this.
Oh. He didn't even fall off. Oh, I can move him. Yay! Good time. So we can just mess around. We've got other crates to pick up. Of which I forget what they are. Oh, madness gas. Cool. So yeah, as a kid, even though I had like the full copy of the game, I would always come back to the demo anyway and just mess around with it just because. Because it was almost like having a second copy of Hogs in some way.
Take this, bourgeoisie.
Take this, bourgeoisie. Poison. He wasn't poisoned there for a second. That was interesting. Oh, skip turn. Nice. So, like, before the turn even ended, before the poison took over, he was not poisoned for a few seconds in the water. Normally it's instant, but took a little bit of time there. Who's over here? Another grunt. And another gunner. Another grunt. So we can use TNT this time. Ooh, explosive battles. How beautiful. It is unfortunate that we can't change the classes in multiplayer, but... Oh, so close.
How was it hanging,
All demos were their own little product sometimes. Very much so. Like, this demo, I think, includes... like I said, there was Colin McRae, there was... Siphon Filter 2, I think, which I play through that level constantly. But now that I play it now, I don't even know how to jump in that game. Is there a jump? I don't even know. I can't even remember. Nice skip turn. Equal odds on all competitors. More explosive battles for yours
Give me
truly.
work, Captain.
And he's on 10 HP, but I think they might have... No, okay, no. It's just down to the maths and the way the damage numbers are calculated. So yes. Absolutely insane times. Did you guys hear the other day, or in fact this week, about the US government supposedly confirming the existence of aliens? This shit was mental. But I've known the truth for years. Secretly, we're all aliens. Are we the aliens to aliens? Like when aliens see us, are we the aliens? I don't know. It's funky. Yeah.
At the ready, sir.
Yeah. Twitter with the X. What's that about? Like, Elon, what are you doing to the platform? I mean, I don't necessarily care about Twitter. I mean, I'm on it a lot, of course, for this channel, but more so for Lardcore. But yeah, it's a funky place, and of course, it was great to see Lardcore in the Metro. I don't know if you guys have read that interview yet. That was only 15 damage. What was that?
Yeah.
I had an interview with Metro, which is a UK-based newspaper over here. And I just discussed the project and kind of all the ins and outs of things.
I must break you.
Oh, my aiming is terrible today.
How they doing?
I was on the news a few days ago. It was kind of funny, yeah. And like the US, the amount of spending that they put into defense is insane. Like I saw, I think it was either the House or the Senate or someone, or some kind of hearing where senators or Congress people were like saying aye or nay to certain things, and it was one of them was about increasing the budget. It's something like 828 billion, like spending budget on defense. And a lot of those go into like black projects and stuff, but it's like also like where does that money go? What about Hillary's emails? Yeah, I don't know, man. Politics and aliens and I just want to play Hogs War. I just want Hardcore to be released. I just want everything to go smoothly with the Kickstarter. You've got all of these like grand, crazy things going on in the world, and I'm just like, I just want to get through the Kickstarter. I just want to see a pig run into a wall forever. Taser gun on Siphon Filter was hilarious. NPCs were screaming and covered in fire forever, unless you release the trigger. We all have a sadistic side, it seems. How much health is he on? 60. Okay. Let's try and nudge him. Oh, get the spin and the kill. That's how we do. Although, of course, that never works well for me in the league. Whenever I play on Ice Flow. Is Ice Flow even still in the map pool? I can't even remember. I don't know. We've covered a lot of topics in the last like 10 minutes. Aliens. Again, are we the aliens? Where is the headshot damage? That's what I want to know.
Impact in.
Luke, Jacob, where is the headshot damage? Somebody tell me. In every build I have played, the headshot damage is not there. So I do not know. Go for the punch.
Boy, man.
Nice.
Superficial damage, Captain.
Comrade?
Yeah, airburst. Actually, no, let's try and go for the big hit. He's on 41. I've got to go for the direct hit.
Consume this!
He's down, and he's back up again, but I get knocked down. SpaceX sort of said he wants Twitter to become, all one platform, part of the move, the new vision for the platform. Yeah, I heard about them, like the whole like powered by AI bullshit, which just seems like another corporate thing, like just corporate speak for, I don't know, like it's the next big thing. It's like when NFTs came around, you know. Everyone just kind of goes through phases of these things. Where like, this thing is powered by AI. But it's like, okay, but can you explain what that actually means? What that entails in some way? No, it's just powered by AI. Buy our product. Subscribe. Get the verification tick. Like, no. I just want to be able to post random pictures of my ragu to people that for some reason care, you know? I don't care that I killed my own grunt there. It don't matter to me. It's like YouTube too. Like YouTube, I spent the majority of Friday making...
This may give away my position.
I was making a radio show for Hogs. It was going to be called Frontline Radio. It was only like just under an hour, but it contained... Get me out of here! It contained a whole bunch of, wartime songs. Predominantly World War II stuff, so there was a lot of Glenn Miller in there. Like a lot of Glenn Miller. But of course, upon uploading it, I was hit by, standard copyrights. I didn't expect to monetize it because, it's not my music. I don't own it. But the fact that, like, those songs, Glenn Miller, a couple of others that I was using, Those songs are like pushing 90 years old now. But it was Disney, all Disney's fault again, because they extended the rights of the public domain use. So like if a track or a song is if it gets to a certain age, essentially, then it eventually becomes free to use and kind of goes out into the public domain. But Disney extended it so that all of those songs I was using was just blocked worldwide, and it was awful. And the video, I had to delete it because it was blocked worldwide. Nobody could see it. So it's like, well, what do I do? I do not know. What do I do? Well, seeing as the demo stuff is over, if people are interested, if I can get yays or nays in the chat, we can jump into regular Hogs and just kind of mess about with some multiplayer. Haven't done that in a while. Yeah, Disney just sucks, I know. It ruins the fun for everybody. And yeah, we're going to play on the newer maps from the fortification update. I haven't hit them in a little while, so they might be earlier versions. I don't think they will be, but either way. Shall we give ourselves like the worst possible loadout with 3 enemy combatants? We're going to have it on 30 seconds, double health of course. I don't want to touch deathmatch. In fact, we're going to go generated. We're going to do what I loved to do as a kid, which was just generated maps. Because I think video-wise, I'm sitting back now, right? This is where we're going to get nice and chillaxed. Nice and cozy. Grab yourself a drink as we dive into the depths of aliens, of conspiracy theories, and Hogs of War in the background. Yeah, so as a kid, I used to love just jumping on generated maps and going crazy. So let's start with all, because I would normally do that. We're going to go for... I think Chalky's pretty good. Height on high, I'm going to have lots of vehicles. Mirrored off, sunset's nice. Pickups, yes. And of course, the Frenchies. Oh, after playing with the Tommies and Piggy Striker for so long, it's nice to see a different colour for once. Alright, chat. You guys can pick what we go with. Alright, so choose what loadout I'm going to have. Choose what classes I'm going to have, and we'll go with that. I'll give you guys a minute, and you can choose what the other enemy teams have as well. You guys get to pick, spam it out in the comments, and if we come to some kind of consensus, then that's what we'll go with. So let me know. Come on, type it out. Type it out. I know you want it. I know you want to give me the worst thing. I know you want to give me like 3 scouts or something. What's it going to be? Place your bets. Probably not a medic, I bet. Need to get like a poll going or something. I wish that YouTube had everyone versus each other. Yeah, it's me versus 3 of the AI. Yeah, it's me versus everybody. But you guys can choose. Y'all can choose what you want me to have. There won't be any aqua tanks. Got an NG and a para. That's not too bad, I guess. Got some maneuverability, but yeah, lacking some of the heavier weapons. I'll go with that. Are we liking that one? Are we liking that one, chat? Should we then just give the other ones like? All right, we definitely not have the red team in there because we'll have the yellows. You need at least commando. Yes, the paratrooper. All right, well, these guys, we're gonna give these guys like the most powerful pigs. Right, so Grenadier, Medic, and Scout, maybe? I think Scout's a not bad shout. We'll mix it up, we'll vary it. Tommy's, Uncle Ham's, a different shade of blue is always good. Give them... We'll make sure that every single one has a Grenadier, because again, that's just the craziest class, right? They can have a sapper and they can have a parrot as well, because they just get a bit weird, right? They get a little bit weird in mod play, you know what I'm saying? They get a little bit weird. And then I'm gonna put purple team in here actually, because sometimes, I don't know if you guys find this as well, but sometimes I find that the Marley pigs will be like the toughest enemy to face up against. Like their accuracy will be significantly higher than the other AI teams. Sometimes it won't be. Sometimes I'm just talking out my arse, but they'll definitely have a gunner. They will definitely have a medic. No. Yeah, but we'll go with that. We'll go with that. Cool. Let's just get started. Yeah, I think he was just commenting on the fact that the paratrooper has the commando model, which is something there's so many things in Lardcore that I look forward to rectifying. Like I really want to put the engineer class into single player. Because again, you play through single player, you get to mission 5 and it's like, oh cool, AI sapper. And then after that you just never see them again. Alright, yeah, I think the next one we're definitely going... This wasn't actually... I didn't want chalky. I wanted something else, but whatever. We'll change the landscape type as we go. Turn it down a little bit. But it's unfortunate that there are tanks. I was hoping there would be, like, artilleries at least. Oh, there is an artillery. I saw one. Did you see it? Did you see it, guys? The tank does not know what to do. He's gonna steal the artillery. Yeah, he's going for it. Or he's going for a crate, I don't know. There's just so many hills. There it is, with a purple pig right next to it. But will he make it in time? He hits the purple pig below, or it might have hit his teammate. I'm not entirely sure. But he's got 10 seconds. He will make it on top. Whether or not he'll actually take his shot. Oh, interesting. Interesting maneuvers. Neither, nobody is able to take their turn. That guided missile is what the gunner picks up, of all things. Okay. I think he's going for the tank. Nice. So that will give us a chance. Oh, that's a good shot. Give us a chance to steal the artillery from under the noses of everybody. Not having 99 seconds now is going to be funky. Look at the look at the like cavern that's going on here. We've got to collect this crate too. Oh my god! Like all of the purple team are here. I'm just going to drop this over. It's so stupid. It's so dumb. I love it. Oh, and he like slammed his face into the wall. What a shot. Has anyone been to see Oppenheimer yet? I'm debating whether to go and watch it or just kind of give it a few weeks before the crowds have died down. I don't want to see no Barbie movie, no thanks. But the fact that Oppenheimer is like 2 hours and like 50 minutes or something. Like I love Cillian Murphy, but that's a lot of Oppenheimer just staring like dead ass stare out into the distance. You know? Didn't they actually launch didn't they actually detonate a nuclear blast in that movie? Isn't that what kind of like the wow factor is? Did he really just do that? Are you kidding me? And the airburst as well. Like, dude, come on. I know you got jetpacks, but do something. The AI... So far, just the gunner has done something. And still, these classes just fail to do anything. Good shot. Good show. Good show. Now we wait. The acoustics in this room are terrible, by the way. Moving into this new place. It's great, but even with my posters on the wall and stuff like that, I've had to buy foam, you know, for dampening the sound a bit, but it's still far too echoey. So there's a lot more like post-production work that goes into commentaries now. I kind of had to adjust the way that I edit the sound of my voice, which I hate anyway. But look at that cluster of pigs. They're just chilling. Yeah, for those of you that just joined us, the demo stuff is over. We've moved on to just chilling with multiplayer. And AIs that just don't know what to do with their life. But he's actually taken a turn. Would you believe it? And he gets it over the hill, but I think they're struggling with the landscape. It's working against them. He's making his way out of the chasm, the artillery chasm. Oh yeah, multiplayer, sorry. You're tired, Hubbed Up? Yeah, me too. Like, I mean, I've barely done anything today, but there's what is that? What is that? Was he hoping to like just? He just goes full power. Doesn't care. Don't care about nobody. Okay, cool. I mean, that's gonna make things interesting. Some blimp on blimp action. Yeah, that might destroy. Yeah. Alright, well, at least it doesn't kill me. He lands like dead center of the flames. Brutal. Now we need to deal with that tank. Oh man. Going from the demo to this, the machine gun feels so weak. Like, I'm gonna hit him with this, and then I'm gonna hit it with the machine gun. But knowing the damage that once was, and now knowing the damage that we can do with this puny little thing. And look at that, so sad. It's like barely 40 damage. Where's the 155? Where is it? And he's running away. He jumps out, he's like, see ya, I'm out of here. Gotta go grab some milk. Since when did he pick up homing missiles? I don't remember that happening. That wasn't in the memo. It's fine though. It's okay. And the tank is still alive. Which means that somebody is going to go and jump in it at some point. Bro was aiming for the blimp with the grenade. Yeah, I know. What was that about? Again, any kind of funky landscape, the AI just poops their brain cells out of their grenades. Absolutely no idea. Look at that little twizzle of the arm there. I love that. I just love that animation. Like little scratch of the head. Hey Steve, how's it going, man? You missed the demo stuff. We've moved on to the multiplayer. But I mean, this live stream, like all my other previous ones, will be available to watch from the beginning, so you'll be able to see all the madness afterwards. But you joined us for a pretty lackluster play here so far. I mean, Batters has been pretty solid. He's actually taken his turn. Angurio, my good man, what is happening? You missed the good stuff too. Unless you were secretly here already and maybe you saw the demo stuff, but we faced up against like 6 legends. It was me as 1 grunt versus 6 legends. It sounds far-fetched, but for those of you that witnessed, we made history. Who do we go for? We've got 10 seconds. Can we kill somebody? Anybody? I feel like I should go for Batters, because he could be trouble later on. CB, you missed this game so much? I know. Yeah, we won. Yeah, we did it. We played through 7 versions of the demo. Each one differing from the other, with like enemy ranks and crates and stuff. And yeah, we completed all of them. Chat were with me from the beginning. It was a beautiful sight to see. We saw some crazy stuff. Some weird things happened. The machine gun damage did 155 damage to one of the pigs. There was quite a few instances of using those weapons and pigs like disintegrating because the damage was way too high, but it was beautiful. So yeah, you got that to look forward to. Wow, he's dead. You got a double kill. What a hit from the yellow player. That means the yellows are ahead. I have not been paying attention. Satisfying indeed, yeah. Hey, Steve94. Thank you, man. I hope you're well too. Hope you're all having a lovely Saturday evening. I left the house today. Ooh, that was a weird floaty shrapnel. Yeah, I left the house today, would you believe? Went down the shop to get some mince and cooked my ragu. My ragu bolognese. And yeah, it came out quite nice. Sadly, I don't have the... What's the name of the pasta type? Begins with P. I don't want to try and pronounce it because I can't remember how it's spelt. The most overpowered weapon! Frickin' bayonet spotted. Ragu with macaroni. No, I use tagliatelle because that seemed the most fitting. Must have been macaroni. Macaroni? Who doesn't love macaroni? Wow. Oh, that's how we do. Waking up as I've got a night shift. Oof. What do you do for work, by the way? What is your job, boy? But I hope the night shift goes well regardless, man. The community will be thinking of you as you go through your night shift. Hello, brother. If you like pasta, you should try Filipino spaghetti. If you send me a recipe, I mean, I'm sure I can give it a go. I'm very much open to most recipes at this point. I've just kind of been making my rounds. I made homemade meatballs, which were kind of the size of like tennis balls, but they were lovely. They were good. I've made a lot of pasta alla whatever dishes. There are so many of them. But just getting to grips with Italian cooking, predominantly with pasta dishes. Ah, Sainsbury's. God damn. I worked for Spoons back in the day. Thankfully, it was only for like 10 months, but it was enough. It was enough. Bar work during university, of all things. It seems like a million years ago at this point. Only 2 years' time and I'll be 30. But you know, numbers don't really bother me. Everyone goes crazy when you hit 30, but like, I've kind of, in my life, I've already made my, Purple Pig, what are you doing? Interesting. Loses his turn. Nice. We're going to deal with the medic. The orderly, I should say. Is he still on full health? He is. What a douche. Yeah, I've already made my, like, crazy purchases. You know, I have a tendency to, not all the time, but like once every few years, just buy like something really expensive for myself, which is not always the best thing to do. I'm finally going to get some points on the board. Training your pasta skills for the meeting. That's the thing, yeah, I thought about it, you know, like cooking and stuff. I thought about cooking when we do have the meetup. I'm looking forward to playing your quiz as well, Anguria. That's going to be good. Looking forward to it. Looking forward to Drunkcaster, because that's the first thing. I brought up the itinerary stuff, and the first thing he was like, yeah, but like, are there any good bars around? We know what Cass is going to be up to, but I'm sure we've got a lot of places to go. And hopefully Ian Stewart can join us as well. That would be pretty sweet for the guys for the meetup. To meet the main man in charge. I had spaghetti last night with some homemade sauce. I can tell you now, gluten-free noodles taste very different. I haven't had, like, I'm just thinking of like super noodles. Like Chinese noodles. I haven't had those kind of noodles in a long time. It's not a quiz, it's a game show. Okay, interesting. Interesting. And I also hear that Hubbed Up you have a surprise for us as well. A lot of surprises. For those of you that don't know in the chat, if you haven't heard, there is a Hogs of War meetup going on in Sheffield in less than 2 weeks now. So there's going to be, I think, 10 of us in total meeting up in Sheffield. There's going to be a Hogs house. We're all going to be staying in the same house for 4 days. And I shall of course be vlogging the majority of the meat, because, you know, gotta make content somehow, right? Oh, I really wanted to do the super shotgun, but it's too far away. Ah, double damage anyway, and we get the kill, so it's fine. Nice. Yeah, I mean, I imagine the other guys have plans to stream it or stream something, because yeah, I would like us to be able to play Hogs together at some point. Super noodles are yeah, they are quite British, aren't they? I'm sure there are other country equivalents, right? Just cheap noodles. You do have a surprise. It's waiting for everybody. We're gonna like step into the Hogs house, and immediately there's gonna be an anti-P mine on the floor, and Hubdub's gonna be like, "Ha! I got you." What are these guys on? Are they just drunk? I'll be able to be there to share that with you guys if you do stream it. Yeah, I hope that we can. I hope that everyone can join us. Ooh, that was okay. Thank you, Angurio. See you later. Yeah, I'd like everyone to be involved. I'd like to meet all of you, to be honest. I'm looking forward to the guys that are going, but like, you know, if we're out and about, then I will be tweeting like, we're gonna go here, we're gonna go here. So like, if anyone that is living in Sheffield wants to come and say hi, or, you know, just hang out with us, then by all means, the more the merrier. And as we were saying earlier, for those of you that might have just joined us, recently had an article in the Metro, Hogs of War Hardcore, so kind of getting the word out there to more people. I mean, yes, okay, it's a UK-based newspaper, but even so, you know, just the fact that we have had an influx of people coming in that have heard about Hardcore because of that article. I have been contacted to answer some interview questions from I think Retro Magazine as well, so that could be up and coming. So we've got quite a few like publications coming through slowly but surely, and hopefully the Kickstarter can increase the hype of that. But the amount of pressure on the Kickstarter, at least from me, you know, because like there's one thing to approach this from a developer standpoint, but another to approach it as a fan, you know, like I really want us to be able to get absolutely everything crammed into Hardcore that we possibly can, and then take that even further, you know, because if it does succeed, then you essentially, the community will allow me to continue working on these things, you know, continue to pushing out this content. The Xbox, that's the thing, porting to other consoles. So, you know, primarily Hardcore will release on the PlayStation. So PS5 predominantly for the newer hardware, PS4 as well, and then behind that is going to be the PC release, right? Because everybody wants a PC port. So the PC port is first in line, and then Xbox is behind that. But it's whether or not there is a market there, and it's whether or not there is a wanting for it there. The more I'm talking to people, the more I am seeing that there is a fairly decent outcry for the Xbox, but it, you know, funding wise, it's a completely different situation because it's completely different hardware. Whoa, landed on the boots. Completely different hardware, completely different specs, completely different port, and again, that then kind of adds more time onto things. He's not dead? No, he's not. Wonderful Hogs board game. Yeah, I do too. I bought the board game, got the highest tier, and it is absolutely ginormous. I would like to do more things on the board game, mainly I think on Tabletop Simulator. If you do happen to have that on Steam, you can get the digital copy of the board game. He's stealing my kill. What an absolute douche. Oh no, he's missed. You've missed so much lately. I mean, there's been a lot of stuff going on. A lot of stuff with the grunts and such. Summer League still going on. ADB, Nicholas, Metal Man. Everybody has put in such a massive effort behind the scenes. And I really do commend them for that. And I look forward to the Pro League this year. I look forward to getting back into commentating as well. Because when we do the Hogs meetup, and if we do play Hogs, I do want to do some commentating. I have wanted to jump into the Grunt League stuff. But when you have other people that have been commentating from the beginning, that kind of haven't dropped out, you know? It feels kind of rude of me to like jump in and be like, okay, I'm going to commentate now during the playoffs. You know, that's not really fair. Those guys have been there from the start, and I want them to commentate on the main stuff. Look at how many boots there are. It's just crazy stuff. Much potential around the crossplay with PC. Yeah, it would be a shame if we missed Xbox, because I want every console, or at least the main ones, I want everybody to be included. Crossplay is a whole can of worms when it comes to networking, so with online multiplayer, I mean, again, if the money's there, then it is possible, but I think from a programmer's perspective, our programmers would have to spend a considerable amount of time with crossplay, but I can't comment because it's not really my area of expertise, networking or programming in general. Yeah, it's one of your faves. Have you been playing it much? Have you played the whole game like all the way through? Have you played the? Did you get the Team Lard expansion pack? Because I got that as well. Haven't played it fully. Wait, did all of those hit him? Oh, almost. I thought I got him full 30. It would be great to have that in the Series X. Yeah, it would. It certainly would. I mean, there was people asking whether it would be on the Steam Deck, whether it would be on the Nintendo Switch. Like, Nintendo's another can of worms that we don't really want to open. And the Steam Deck, I mean, hardware-wise, like, if we do then get the PC port and put it on Steam, then it would be, it should run on the Steam Deck. I don't really know specs-wise. But we've won! Would you believe it? That was such a strange multiplayer match. But we'll take the W. Missing the Team Lard expansion. The only one you don't have. Oh man, that's so unfortunate. I have played it with my friends and they love it. Well, that's great. That is really good. I know that when I was trying to make the guides for the board game, so much changed as it developed along. So I think a lot of the things that I mentioned in there are fairly outdated at this point, which is unfortunate because I really need to update things and get to grips with understanding things again, because it's been like over a year, I think, since I played either the card game or the miniatures game. So kind of getting back into that is going to take some time. Let's go with lots this time. I don't want all of it, all the landscape to be filled. I'd like to see it get a broad PlayStation, Xbox, Nintendo, Steam release, crossplay across all. Big task. But so, yeah, it is worth it. Very, very much so, especially when we're talking about the longevity of Hogs as well. Like, those things are going to push, just online multiplayer in general is going to push the replayability, especially of multiplayer, up so high. I mean, you see the fact that right now, hello Welshman, welcome. The fact that right now I'm playing multiplayer against the AI, but just think, I would stream Hogs so much more if I was, you know, if there was like a matchmaking system, if it was like any other modern game, modern system, you know, to be able to just hop online, chill out, and try and play this competitively. Sort of. I don't know, because that's the thing, we're aware obviously of the competitive scene. I'm involved in the comp scene, but for Lardcore specifically at the moment, you know, multiplayer is the vanilla default multiplayer, you know. I want there to be DLC content. You know, I want to re-release the maps that we already have from the updates that I've given the community. Those would be great in Lardcore. The amount that we could do with those would be insane, but yeah, it's a lot of ifs and buts until the Kickstarter comes along, until we can see how many people get involved with it, and, you know, just the financial numbers that we can kind of hit. Because if I'm gonna put out numbers, I think I mentioned this before to some people, we need like something like 30,000 backers to kind of hit the comfortable ground of financial monies, you know, because 30,000 backers at a retail price of like $34.99, like English pounds, could be interesting. Could be good, you know. Could be pretty good. With how platforms are more permanent places as well, it's a big win for classic games. Very true, and a lot of people have been asking as well about the original and why it's not on the PlayStation Store. For some reason, it's on the American store. Hubdet will know this. It's on the US store, PlayStation Store, but it's not on the European. No idea why. Absolutely no idea. Throw all my money at you. If I didn't have kids, yeah, I'd throw all my money at this as well. You know, like getting paid to work on Hogs, but then when the Kickstarter comes out, I'll then be putting like a chunk of my wage into the Kickstarter. Because like even though we're working on it, like I'm still gonna put my money into it because that's how much I care, and then some. All right, next one we are going to go with we're going to handicap ourselves a little bit and give ourselves a scout. NG was good last time, but we're going to move on to a medic, and I will stick with the gunner. It's not a UK created game. Yeah, it was made in Sheffield. It was made right here, where I am overall. Old Revan, we could get into a deep conversation about the answer of that question. I think overall, I function day to day. You know, we just take things one step at a time. That's the thing. I don't want to like drag things down when talking about depression because it's never a fun thing. But it's just one of those things where you take it day to day, you know. I wake up and I'm like, good answer, though. Thanks. I just take the day as it comes, and I don't try and push myself anymore because previously, before I stepped back from everything, my brain was constantly like, right, you need to be making content. You've got to be making something. It's been 3 days since you made a video. You need to make another one. But now that I've taken a step back and kind of had that time for myself, and I'm like, well, it's been 10 days. I'll make something when I feel like it. You know, having that mindset is so much healthier. And from a creative perspective as well. You know, it's allowed me to kind of put my ideas in order. Because I've got about 4 or 5 different videos in the works at the moment. But I'm working on them at my own pace. The sauerkrauts are going to be all medics, by the way. We'll bring in the greens again just because... Yeah, health comes first, I know. But that's the thing, like, with me taking time away, I also really don't want to be taking time away, but it's that portion of your own depression that's like, well, too bad. Like, I'm not, like, my depression says to me, I'm not going to let you get involved in these things. I'm not going to let you do the things that you want to be doing creatively. And it just sucks all of that out of it, you know? It sucks everything away. So coming back and streaming, I mean, for those of you that have been here from the start of this stream, I sat here for an hour before I started this stream, like just trying to psych myself up to get into it, to start the damn thing. So yeah, now that we're actually here and that we've been going for a few hours now, it feels good. It really does. I do really enjoy streaming, and if I could just kind of fine tune the like alert boxes and everything else, all the notifications. I know that Twitch is significantly better for streaming, and I would like to do it over there, but it would probably be after the Kickstarter, more than likely, because that's also why we didn't can it, but we postponed rank up this year, which would normally be happening right about now, but here we are. Step back and look for different venues to do stuff. Travel, yeah, I've been traveling around. Like moving up here to Sheffield has helped. You know, just kind of getting out and about. Like I make sure that I go for a walk somewhere, usually to the same place, but it's usually, I mean, you saw in the video, it's like an empty field, but it's a good 2-mile walk, like round, like walking there and coming back to my house. It's a good 2 miles, so it gets me out of the house for like an hour and a half at most. And yeah, just kind of allows me to switch off my mind for a bit. Still wait till tomorrow. Yeah, Revan, I mean, before everything kind of went south, I mean, I really wanted to make videos with you, to do some scrims with you, because, again, thinking competitively, you know, I wanted to get back into comp. I wanted to do things with the Team Great Britain, because then kind of the next step with comp, I know that like ADB doesn't want me to talk about this, or at least he'll be like, no, hold on, hold your horses. We want to do international things. I wanted to do international things, and I kind of jumped into it a bit too fast, but we do have a Team GB, and more than likely the first international Hogs game will be against Team Italy at some point, but we'll probably discuss that during the meetup. This map looks alright, I guess. Would you consider travelling outside the UK at some point? Yeah, I that's the thing. I really want to go to Japan. I've been wanting to go there for a long time. I want to go back to Amsterdam. But what was that turn? Solid effort there from the Purple Pig. Yeah, I want to go a bunch of places. I might go Comic-Con this year. I might go to MCM Birmingham or MCM London, depending. Yeah, very inspired by you. Oh, thank you. It's appreciated, man. And that's the thing. I love your streams as well, Revan. Like when you and ADB and Candyman, you know, you guys are playing my mods. Like seeing that happen is so great. Like seeing people play the work and just, yeah, I don't know. Seeing you guys play the things that I put so much time into, it fills me with so much joy. And that includes when people break things, Nicholas. But it's very much appreciated, because at the same time, you know, you guys are my Hogs testers. You help find the mistakes that I haven't been able to rectify, predominantly with League stuff. Really enjoy the game night. Yeah, I did as well. That was fun. I hadn't done it in so long, and that all spurred from the fact that I saw you, Caster, and Hubdub in the general chat, and I just thought, yeah, screw it, you know, let's just jump in, say hey, and then from there it just kind of snowballed. So it was fun. We should do it again sometime. Impossible mountain for me to climb. Oof. Perfect detonation. So that did what, 134? So I think he should be on like 6. So I had to go to Japan. Stay by. Oh yeah, I definitely will. I do know. I do already know some people in Japan. I obviously working for Sega back in the day. I say back in the yeah, I'd say back in the day. It's already been 8 months since I left Sega. But one of Sega's senior developers, Oga-san. He is of course from Japan. So if I do ever end up there, I know who to call when it comes to having a tour around Tokyo or Yokohama or Osaka or just anywhere really. Yeah, it's funny that you say that because a Hogs meetup in Wales, the fact that I've moved from Wales up here, yeah, I miss Cardiff every day, I really do. To the point, this is going to sound so sad, but to the point where when it's late at night, I will find like a live stream. I will find a live stream of Cardiff Bay, and I will sit and stare at it. That's how much I miss the bay. I'm gonna sound like such a woman here, but I'm very much into not necessarily horoscopes, but I'm very much into zodiac signs and kind of how zodiacs comment on you as a person. Like my zodiac sign is Cancer, so I was born in the end of June, very end of June, 30th of June, and I'm someone that likes to be by the sea. My zodiac sign is a crab, so Papa Crab, no. So yeah, being away from like, even if it's just like a big body of water. Wait, when did he collect that? He's doing it on the Scout? We didn't deserve that. I mean, I hit him with the previous one. He's been hit by 2 of them now, and he's just gone. He no longer exists. Japan was worth it. Yeah, I imagine it was. But it's just it's the expense of getting there that I think is the biggest part. Like the direct hit, I know. The expense of getting there is kind of the biggest chunk, and then like hotels and stuff are kind of reasonable. Because I know that Japan is one of the main countries that is pretty reasonable to get around. I mean, they're like bullet trains and stuff are great, but I'm just talking about like financial cost of a trip. You know, like you can spend, I think, like 1,600 quid on a return flight, and then you can get through like a week in Japan on like maybe 600 quid, because the rail prices are pretty considerate. They're pretty good compared to the UK anyway. It's funky here. Ouch. How much am I on now? Is my medic okay? Let's grab this last crate. Yeah, the upfronts, yeah, they are the largest bit. So, ooh, pickpocket, that would have been handy earlier in the demo. He's on 8 health. There's nobody around that can really pickpocket in time. Gonna have to choose somebody over here at random. Who is this? Over this hill. Green pig. Grenadier, let's go. I have to spam this. Spam it, spam it, spam it. Food can get expensive in Japan. Yeah. Well, that's the other thing. I've seen... I mean, I'm sure many of you probably follow abroad in Japan. Just a lot of stuff there that's very helpful for travelling around there. But food and stuff seems to be fairly reasonable. But I guess you've experienced it, so you know more than me. London to Taunton, 300 with a rail pass. What? On the train? That's no. Yeah, it's like when you try and book. Oh, he's dead. Oh my god, just disintegrated. That was pixel perfect. Full 100. My medic is dead. Yeah, it's when you attempt to buy a rail ticket, like either the day of or the day before you're travelling. It's like 90 quid one way. It's like, what? I'd rather spend £8 and get the coach, thanks. Again, where are all these... What? Where are all these super airbursts coming from? Have I, like, missed a memo or something? Garlic's got such a beautiful colour, I know, Rowan. Only you and I can revel in the blueness. The beautiful dark blue. Absolutely fantastic. Oh, I do have a scout. I forgot during these rambles what classes I had and where they are on the map. And all things considered, I need to figure out how to get some points on the board. Because right now, I mean, the guy can go away. He's on 120, still on full health. All of the green pigs are clustered over here. Everyone's on full... So, okay, batters can be killed. So we're going to kill batters, alright? We hit him with the cluster, so we did the damage. So we can then get the snipe. Just. Full headshot. 45 damage. Because that's what it would be if headshot damage was turned on. Again, I'm still so annoyed that I don't... Of all the builds of Hogs that I have, I don't have one that has the headshot damage turned on. It was like it was built into the code, maybe at the very beginning, and then just, like, left off forever. They just went, nah. But they didn't take it out of the code. So when Luke told me that, he's going to knife me. Absolute welcome to London. Proceed to get knifed. Yeah, when Luke told me about the headshot damage, I didn't believe him. I was like, no. What are you on about? Because I'd never seen the +5 from the headshot. I mean, it's completely whack at the moment in Lardcore, because if you just hit the pig, it'll do headshot damage. The hitboxes do not register very well, because the hitboxes are rectangles. Where you're going to need a separate hitbox for the head. But I don't know how that's going to go. Hey. How are the voice lines going? To be done. The originals, masters, recordings, redone. Is it applied to the guns only? Yes, it is. Yeah, it is. Guns only. Headshot damage equals only rifles, pistols. I think it might apply... If it does apply to the machine gun, then that is very broken. In terms of the voice lines, we want to clean them up. It will be the originals. That includes the localized versions as well. So for everybody else who is German, French, basically non-English. Non-English speaking, the French, the Spanish, the Italians, the Russians, the Germans, all of them will have their own localized versions, just as they did in the original, and again, the audio on that we hope to clean up. Or maybe re-recording, I don't know. I mean, we talked about it in the... I know. Welcome to London. We talked about it the other night during the game night. Just about maybe getting Mark Silk involved again to re-record lines, but it depends on his availability. Depends on what he's up to. Depends if he gets back to me. Because I mentioned it in the Metro interview, but like I emailed him the other day. I emailed Mark Silk asking if he'd like to be in an interview. Just a casual thing, like non-Lardcore related, just to talk about what a hit that was. No way he stole the kill. Unbelievable. Yeah, I was asking him if he'd like to just have a casual interview so I can chat to him about his experience during Hogs' development, you know, kind of the ins and outs of who approached you, like how did the recording go, because, you know, we've all seen the Rick Mail recording, right, in the booth doing his voiceover takes, but we don't see any of Mark Silk. There might be some archive footage somewhere that someone has, you know, on like a tape or something in a box in an attic somewhere, but yeah, I don't know. I just want to really kind of chat with him and talk to him in depth about the voices, because those voices shaped me as a voice actor as well, you know, like Hogs was front and center alongside like Team Fortress 2 as well. The voice acting from these games and the characters, they really influenced me, because as well, like you look at these pigs, right, and you look at the classes, and the classes are all the same, the character models are the same, but the pigs have different names, and it's the voice work that brings everything home, that kind of distinguishes them as individual characters. And it's just something I love so much. How you can, like externally, they can be super simple, and they can all look the same, they can all have the same character model, but internally they are all so individual and so different, because they have those unique voices. It's just so great. I love it. Why is there no attempt from a dev team to address competitive or personas? in community. I mean, addressing competitive, but personas? I mean, do you want to expand on that? The thing is, as a dev team, like, we're focused on the original core gameplay, right? Like, I know, like, you know that I know what would make competitive work, right? What competitive needs. But from the rest of the team's perspective, you know, we are solely focusing on just the core gameplay, just the original core gameplay. Oh, speedrunners. Yeah, I mean, again, I've mentioned and I brought up how speedrunning is such a big thing. You know, there's so many things that I am bringing up to the rest of the team that I'm trying to kind of keep in mind as we go. Like, I'm keeping these things in mind, but it's basically a case of trying to get famous people somehow. Oh, do you mean kind of like well-known personalities online? So like well-known speedrunners and such, or oh, I mean, yeah, Candyman is huge, especially when it comes to speedrunning. I don't know. I'm just like, I'm thinking beep boop. Want to do flamethrower trick. Sadly, Steve has exited the chat, so he can't be here for it. But during his night shift, unless he is still in the chat, I don't know if he started his night shift yet. But if he is, this one's for you. I don't think it'll be the full 102. No, it won't. But it's still all right. Yeah. So in my mind, I am constantly thinking of. I'm thinking of the point where Lardcore reaches, where we kind of achieve the core stuff, right? So we have all the multiplayer maps in, we have everything that was in the original hunky-dory, right? So it's going to be a case of... See, I don't know. I don't really know how it's going to work because, again, until we have a full development timeline, it's a tricky one to try and put into perspective, but basically we'll get the game to the point where we want it to be. If we hit the main, like, oh, it's the easier. There you go. There's a flamethrower trick for you. If we hit the main points that we want in the Kickstarter, if we get the funding, and we add all that extra stuff, and then that gets released, you know, if the money was definitely there, and we think that it would be financially viable, we then look at like DLC content and kind of continuing to bring updates out. But again, there's so much to unpack in that sentence. There's so many variables involved that, you know, I can't concretely say, yes, we're going to do this, this, and this, you know? Some promo interview. Yeah, promo interviews, I mean... Yeah, getting the community more involved with those kind of things. Sort of like the stuff that I did for the Hogs documentary, just getting other people's opinions and insights and all that sort of stuff. Because we were also looking at other stuff. I was mentioning going to Comic-Con this year about MCM London, and just sort of maybe looking for if Lardcore could do that, you know, if we could get a stall at one of the Comic-Cons, or there's Games Expo, or there's EGX, or is it EXG? I think it's EGX. Yeah, just, you know, gaming conventions that Lardcore could be at to spread the word about things. Even after the game's been released, you know, just food for thought for the future sort of thing. As part of DLC content, you could have continent teams. See, I mean, those are some cool ideas, but that, to me, factors more as sequel territory. When you try and expand into, you know, multiple different teams and stuff like that. I've mentioned it before, but the original game code that Hogs has is a spaghetti monster. I mean, HubDep knows this more than anybody, but yeah, it's an absolute mess. So trying to incorporate additional things on top of what's already there, like we have to kind of we have to remain grounded in what's achievable, and I'm not saying that those things aren't achievable, but it's just kind of, we have to ask ourselves the question of, in Lardcore, do we want all these core things? Yes. But do we think that certain elements of those things would work better in a sequel? Right? Because if a sequel is possible, then, you know, narrative-wise, story-wise, gameplay-wise, we could do so much. And it would essentially... Because the way that you explain it there with, like, Team South America, Team... You know, it has kind of a... like Rise of Nations or Civilization ring to it, you know? And that was originally what Hogs of War 2... That was one of the ideas for what Hogs of War 2 was going to be. There was a design document that was written up by Aid Carlos that was roughly around that idea, where Hogs would kind of progress through time. So you'd go through stages of it still being a turn-based third-person shooter, but with each kind of age, you know, the pigs would have different weapons and all sorts of things. That was eventually thrown out the window, and they eventually then went with the like Guns of Navarone idea, where it's like a group of characters that are locked up and they are made to do the bidding of a certain country, you know, kind of different missions, kind of like a Suicide Squad essentially, but set during World War II. But that was more like, that was heavily character based, as you can see from the concept art and 3D models that they got. They got to a certain point with it, and then Infogrames pulled the plug because they themselves were having the plug pulled on them. So this isn't going very well. We've been rambling so much that I have 15 HP, and I think was that 2 HP? Yeah. So we can kill the purple guy, but the green team are way ahead. And yeah, customization in that regard is way easier. It's like, rather than us implementing all these different teams, we just give you the full range of customization, and you can kind of do it yourself. So it's kind of like giving you lot the creativity that you want, you know, to make these ideas yourself. Like I have done with modding. You know, that's where I started with modding. I had all of these ideas of what I wanted to do with the original game, how I wanted to tweak it, the story I wanted to go within the single player campaign. I mean, it was all off the top of my head, you know, using Emperor Izzy. I put myself in there at one point, you know, and the whole like Emperor Raven stuff. So I really like the narrative idea of like that kind of like big bad boss ending, which is why I've constantly used it in the last like 3 pins mods, having that final boss with like 3000 HP and stuff like that. And Pins Mod 6 is in the works, by the way. It's just nowhere near where it needs to be. Kind of the maps are where they need to be, but I haven't started on editing things together. So that will come in future. Yeah, adding things to uniforms, yeah. That's the thing. Those are the areas that we're looking at, you know. Team customization, the color, the details on your uniform, the headwear, the I don't want to say cosmetics because that's kind of a cursed word at this point, but the accessories that you can have, and then even potentially expanding that to other things like weapons. Like if you could have custom particle effects, you know, little things that can kind of go a long distance. And again, my brain always goes to TF2. You know, just looking at the way that TF2 is, at this point, a dress-up simulator, but it's done so well. And if we can kind of do, not exactly the same thing, but, you know, within the same realms when it comes to customization, but keeping it in the military theme, keeping it grounded in the Hogs themes that we know of. Is my scout dead? Yeah, my scout's dead. Cool. Not used Grimly as a final boss yet. Yeah, I mean, I would love to put Grimly in the game somewhere. That would be pretty cool. I have thought about it as like how we could put him into Lardcore as like a physical model somewhere. But I think it would only make sense on the boot camp level. Nice flame tank. Yeah. I'm just surprised that I'm still alive. I got 2 HP and he's skipping his go? Alright. I mean, I've got all these weapons. but I haven't got any time. So what I really need to do is get over that hill and then kill the... Actually, no, I'm going to damage the Grenadier because I've got 3 of these. Yeah, boot camp would make the most sense for Grimly. Like, he's such an integral part of the game. I missed that comment as well. You mentioned about the Italian team. Italian team are going to be awesome. Yeah, of course. Comfortable and climbable, yeah. Cool, he's on 9. It's still possible, I just need to get away from the other enemy pigs. Italian team are going to be wearing orange, because that's kind of the most obvious colour choice. So we'll have all the colours of the rainbow. Near enough. And those spicy Italians. I mean, I've seen the concept art. Is that for me? It is. Oh, bounce off, bounce off, bounce off. No, I'm out of here. It's fine. I was playing terrible anyway. Now we get to watch the AI. Medic versus Grenadier versus Orderly. Go on, pick up all the crates. Get him. Do it. Come on. To the left. No, he's too cool for them. If he kills the Grenadier, then we have an Orderly on Orderly fight. This is going to be spicy. But yeah, I've seen the concept art and the mock-ups that our lead artist has done. And I honestly, I spend a good... Oh, what is that? Terrible. I spend a good 20 minutes each day staring at these images because they are so cool. Like, seeing these pigs with different types of headwear is so cool. It's basically what I've dreamed of since I was a kid. To have like customization of different hats and visually, I don't know. Like, I look at the Legend is my favorite character just because of how he looks visually. Like, I don't care about the weapons. I just care about his really cool hat, his really cool trench coat, just looking like an absolute beast, you know? Looking like really flashy as well. Like, I love First World War, especially like officer general uniforms. Those are so cool. So, yeah. It's not looking good for the Greens. They were in the lead, but now the Germans are ahead, and it's sadly down to the Orderlies. Hairstyles and glasses. I mean, glasses, yes, but I don't think we're gonna get into hair because it was never in the original, and you know, all the pigs are bald. And hair is maybe a bit too modern because, again, thinking about the World War I themes, haircuts were buzz cuts and, you know, simple. So he's down to 30 health. Hey, ADV. Welcome to the multiplayer, where I'm not even playing, we're watching AI. It's all exciting. You missed all the fun demo stuff. It was me as a grunt versus 6 other legends. Things got crazy. But right now, it's one German Orderly versus... Can he get the shot away? Come on, dude. You can do it. I'm rooting for the German at this point. It's now Orderly versus Orderly. It all comes down to this. Yeah, I know, right? Comfortable. Comfortably. We need that written as a meme somewhere. Somebody go to like meme generator. I was thinking of making a meme earlier. Where it's like, Hogs of War live stream? No. Ragu bolognese? Yes. Because that's how I spend most of my day today. Just putting off the stream and cooking. It's like, I'll do it in the evening. I'll wait until like 6 or 7. That'd be a good time. Yeah, take a shot every time you hear me say comfortable. You'll be as drunk as jet ski. I don't think he's going to do it unless he can ace it with this grenade launcher. Comfortable needs to be in hardcore. Yeah. Is he? I think he's dead. You got him. Sauerkraut's win. I have no idea who won overall. It was them 9. We got 5, and we got a special award. Pfft. I mean, he was on 2 HP for ages. Okay, now we need a better landscape because the snowy one there was like barely any water. So we need to maybe flick through them a little bit, find a really good one. So we'll keep it on some, but we'll move it over to bracken. Yeah, bracken's pretty good. Keep it high as a kite. Have it at night time. And this time around, we're going to go bring back the sapper. Please, Lord, bring him back. And we'll go for mobility and damage. Then the Germans can have heavy. And the fact that the Germans won with 3 orderlies is pretty insane, that last round. Right, they're going heavy hitting. British can go away. We'll bring back the Americans. They can stick with that. That's a pretty good lineup. And yeah, Team Knock can stay as they are. Yeah, I mean, pretty hyped about Operation Duck. I'm not entirely sure why your message is hidden. But it says that another moderator is trying to handle it, so I'm not entirely sure why. Okay, that's a drastic change. I had it set to some, not like none. Generate another one. Just want a good generated map. Ooh. So like all of my team versus purple. And then I think the other ones are completely split. Okay, now it's fine. Somewhat for the difference between NTSC and PAL. Yeah, this one is just generally slow. We're going to go with this one because this one seems absolutely mental. Oh, okay, so it's 2-2 and... Wait, what? I'm struggling to work that out. Yes, Operation Duck is going to be pretty sweet. We definitely hold on to the duck as well, right? So like when you guys get here, we'll have the duck to travel around in, right? I think. Or is that a no? Because like if we're going to go like bowling and stuff, the kind of the good bowling place is a fair distance away. Well, not fair distance, but like walking wise, it's not really an option. We're going to steal all of these. That gives me, ooh, plenty of spicy options. So let's try and hit that double, both grenadiers. Full power. Oh, that's how we do it. I mean, it's not amazing, but he's hit as well. Is he dead? He hits his own teammate down to 2 HP. So now someone's going to steal my kill. God damn it. Maybe as an emergency, we get to keep the duck. Alright, cool. Oh, not cool, because we want KB to be fine. We want KP to be with us the entire time. And of course, that one grenadier gets the kill and ruins my day. Well, at least the pigs are actually taking their turn, and that's a full 45. Okay, we've got 2 purple guys together. Probably not for long, though. He's on the move. Punch. Of all things, you'll host a meeting for us in your forest. Your mansion. Where is your mansion, Revan? Why haven't we been invited to your mansion before? You know, taking the war out of the equation. Okay. Need to make sure he doesn't hit me, which he hasn't. I'm just going to hit him with the scoop. See you later, pal. I think he's going to live, though. Place your bets. Yeah, of course. We don't get any kills, we just deal all the damage. Did the team ever hear Bob? Yeah, they've heard his music. We have it on standby. And it's... because things like that, those like finer details, like music, like voice lines, they're very much like bottom of the pile stuff. So they're like in comparison to all the big game programmery, making things look pretty stuff. Yeah, we know about it basically. We know about it. We'll get to it. It'll just be at a later date, probably after the Kickstarter. But yeah, Barbfire's music is awesome. I want it in there, especially for the. I'm mainly looking at like the extra stuff that he's done. So the Team Lard anthems, the Speedrunning stuff that he's done, and just the extra tracks that he's given as well to each team. I think are really, really cool. So, good evening, mini plays. How's it going? Good evening. For those of you that don't follow football, I'm of course an Aston Villa fan, and our manager, who is Spanish. Good evening is basically a meme amongst Villa fans, because I think he said that at a press conference or an interview, and because he's Spanish, you know, his English is really good, but yeah, that was kind of funny to begin with. Unai Emery is his name, and we are going to Europe this year. It's beautiful. Beautiful, just like my shot. Oh, extra damage. Oh, could he get the kill? Look at the mortar skills. That was nice. And the extra damage. Music is one of the last things. Yeah, the Italian extra ones are really cool. Just all of his music stuff is great. Evening is his meme. Yeah, because I know that he said it when he was Arsenal manager as well. So it's kind of funny. Ooh, that's pretty decent mortar. Maybe a little bit overshot. But I can finally kill, maybe not just yet, but I will finally kill that scout on the other side. Okay. Spain nerd. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. He's transformed the football at Villa Park. It's been great. And the fact that we're even in Europe this season is pretty mental. Oh, I was hoping that would drop in. Alright, we can finally get the kill on this guy because he's been alive for far too long. Finally get the points on the board. This map isn't terrible, but it's also not great. Kind of for that reason. Down to 2 HP. GG. Never use shotgun. Well, I mean, I don't know if you saw that. He's stealing the kills again. Oh, damn it. Yeah, I don't know if you guys... I don't know if you saw Revan. I don't know if you missed it or if you disappeared or something. The demo shotgun, 75 damage. Just destructive. Sometimes even 100. It did 100 HP of damage. Yeah, we can just hit in between. I want to go for the crates, but not enough time. Well, I think we might be winning this one. Kind of letting everybody else kill everybody else. Speaking of, I think Bobby Jim might be dead. Geography nerd. Yeah. No, he's alive. He lives. I do want to say though, just thank you to all of you guys for joining me in this stream for the last 7 months, essentially. Well, the last 4 months, really, that have been kind of the turning point of everything. Like, I really enjoy what you have all been able to achieve kind of on your own. You know, ADB especially, picking up the league stuff. And just everything. All the speedrunning shit. Everything that we continue to churn out individually to push Hogs more and more out there. And the more that I'm seeing the influx of people that are coming and discovering Hogs again, you know, that they didn't know that we exist, you know, that always brings a smile to me face, because that's the whole point of making video content. Yeah, some speedrunning shit. Yeah, bootcamp was crushed, it was. Bootcamp was just another level. On another level entirely. Bootcamp was crushed, but also all the full scale, like, the full scale playthroughs. All the individual missions too, again, ADB, Candyman, Gorio, Caster, Revan, all of you guys. Seeing you kind of break Hogs in different ways. Like before joining the Hogs Discord and before everything blew up, I remember seeing, like, I think the world record was, like a full playthrough was like 8 hours or something. Which is something kind of funny compared to now. It's like now you see it and people can finish it in like an hour and a half. It's like, what? sorry, what? It's just mind-boggling. It's legit beautiful to watch. It is. Found Reheated first, just by looking for Hogs Remaster. Then the channel. Then the continuation. That's good. I mean, as long as there's like one reference point out there for people to find Hogs. I guess that's kind of why my channel's kind of handy, because it just pumping out so much content that I'm not spamming it, but you know what I mean? Like it's keeping that content flowing. Like I'm constantly observing, like weekly and monthly. You know, you can search for things that have been uploaded within the last week or within the last month on YouTube. Constantly keeping up on that and sort of seeing the other types of content that people are making and bringing out for Hogs. Some of them, of course, you know, stealing my thumbnails. That's always fun. But I'm kind of past the point of really caring about that. Previously, that bothered the hell out of me, but at the end of the day, the community knows when I've made something. Like, it's dated on the video when an original thumbnail was used or made, so whatever. I ain't gonna fight that no more. I'm really not hitting these shots very well. I'm trying to go for the low angle. Just go full power. Yeah, okay. There's a problem with going full power. I mean, even Caster's Taz stuff as well. I don't know if you guys have been... Oh, I think he's dead. Or he might have 1 HP. No, he's dead. Okay. Yeah, Caster's Taz stuff. Like, if he's able to finish that, that would be pretty sweet. I mean, Tommy's Taz is pretty insane. Because that's what, like 52 minutes? I think? Someone correct me if I'm wrong, but I love watching that tab. Also got a remake. I'd love to see more PS1 games get a facelift. Yeah, I mean, when Lardcore was in its early days, okay, so even though we didn't kill everybody, even though we didn't get that double kill, we still get all the points. That's nice. Camper in this match. No, it was the other guy that was the fragster. Like, I did the damage, but then he cleaned up my double kill. Stole it from me. So sad. Let's see. Alright, sun wasn't great for Bracken, so we'll go desert this time. And keep it high. Lots of vehicles. Maybe we'll get lucky with an aqua tank. Maybe. But I doubt it. And... one night when we thought some guy had stolen your speed run, we found out he's actually just commentating. Yeah, I do remember actually. But that's the thing, there have been so many people over the years that have like taken my entire video and then have either edited it or just talked over it themselves. Usually without my permission, which is not great. So I don't really appreciate, like, if you want access to footage that you don't necessarily have or you need it, like, just hit me on the DMs and we'll talk about it. But like, if you just if you go ahead and just take an entire video of mine and do whatever you want with it, then I'm like, well, that's not good, is it? That's not very nice. Yeah, we'll keep that as is. And then we'll give them a paratrooper and hope for the best. Viewers are speaking shit about Pen. Yeah, you know me. You know me. I do not care about kind of gathering all medals. I play Hogs. You know, I'm not a 100%er. I don't go out of my way to make that known. And if you don't do that, that doesn't mean you're unskilled. You just have a specific way of playing the game, you know? Like, I wholeheartedly enjoy watching you guys 100% things. But for me to do it myself, like, I don't have the patience a lot of the time. If I like go out of my way to do it, you know, to say to myself, right, let's get this, let's do this 100%, then I will do it. But, you know, 80% of the time, I prefer the casual method. So, yeah. So ignorant that it's funny. Yeah, yeah, I don't understand. Like, at the end of the day, with what I'm trying to achieve, like, there's gonna be people that aren't gonna like the content that I make, that aren't gonna like the things that I say or things that I do. Like, I recently looked at all my videos, and it's like my last like 7 videos, there has been one person that has disliked, like, consistently. And that's the thing, I have no problem with that, because that's just YouTube, right? Like, by all means, people are going to dislike things. But to be able to ask why is something that I would always like. To be able to, like, teleport into that person's room and be like, hey, why did you dislike the video? You know, just to get their insight on things. What is he doing? Super lazy. Stacking crates to get a useless medal. Yeah, I enjoyed the pain. Oh dear. Okay, weird. I enjoyed the pain of watching you do that. That was fun. For 5-6 years, did I finally beat Harry Potter's Philosopher's Stone? I love that game. That was so good. I think I did. Yeah, I did finally beat it. I can't remember when, but I think I was in the same boat as you. It just took me a long time to finally do it. Same with Chamber of Secrets. Who wants it? Probably Batters. We're just going to go for Batters every time. What? How did that not blow up the crate? Alright, they're fine. He's apparently fine as well, I think. I know. What a turn. Oh, what a turn from this fellow. Welcome to London Part 2. Sushi Swan Edition. Simon doesn't know what to do. It's all hell breaking loose. Explosives, give me the crates over here. I want to get one of these away so I can nudge these two together. Ooh, madness gas, that's going to be fun. We have to do that. We gotta do it, boys. We gotta do it. I get more jetpacks, lovely. But for now, we'll say goodbye to these two. They're not going to be dead, but at least they'll, you know, kind of be funny. So yeah, he's going to swim back around. He's going to swim back around. Sadly, not massive damage. It never really is. Yeah, I can say I have done the full playthrough of version 5. It currently rests at about 6 hours 40, and I still need to render it and upload it. But the rendering is I'm gonna have to do that like overnight, so that's kind of gonna suck. Welcome back, KB. How's it going, bud? You alright? We were just talking about Operation Duck not too long ago. And how we have to go bowling. We're obviously going to do the game show thing hosted by the Italians, which is going to be fun. Cass is going to be drunk in the corner, so that's going to be fun too. And yeah, I'll be bringing my suitcase. I mean, like, it's only 4 days, but... And it's funny as well, just the fact of, like, I live in this city, but I'm, like, bringing a suitcase to move into the Hogs house with everybody. Welcome to the Hogs house, guys. It's beautiful. Oh, these guys are having a melee battle. First, welcome to London, and then the, like, big fist Mike Tyson comes out with the punches. Crazy. Version 5 with Grunt Squad. Oh, no. I don't want to go through that pain again. Oh yeah, video game museum. We've got like 2 museums that are close to us as well. That are, one of them I think is fine. Oh, there's the paratrooper glitch. Whoa, he lagged as well. That was funky. Smash. Yeah, so we've got the 2 museums that are close to us. Oh, hey Bobby, welcome. 2 museums. One of them is art, and another one is something else. I can't remember what. Something to do with history. There's also another museum that is about the history of Sheffield and, you know, steelworks and stuff. That kind of vibe. So we've got plenty of museum-y stuff. Oh, that's how we do it with them shrapnels. 2-3 hours of content for the game show. Really nice. Don't want to know how many weird-ass mini-game ideas I got in his notes. I look forward to it. It's going to be fun. Oh, again, welcome to London. Part 3, stabby. These guys absolutely hate each other. Cannot stand him, so he just punches the hell out of him. I know, cheeky 70. You know how it is, Revan. Might be able to get the kill on this guy. How's your day been, Bobby? You've missed... Oh, he's dead. Got him. You missed an eventful stream. I keep saying it. I say it to everybody that's, like, joined us, but... It was me as a grunt versus 6 other legends. That's what I'm going to say. And you can enjoy the full stream once we're done here. Ooh. Oh, the double! A triple kill in 1 turn. That's how we roll. Totally intentional. Oh, he's going with a gun this time. We've upped it to gunplay. Yeah, I know, Bobby. I know. I think you can rewind if you wanted to. Go back to the start and have a cheeky look. But yeah, modified the demo version of Hogs. Which, by the way, I'm happy to share in... happy to share with the community. If you guys want to be able to play as a single grunt against 6 other legends, then by all means, I'll be happy to share the ISO. And again, because it's a demo version, you know, like, I don't have to feel as bad. That's the one thing in the community that is kind of tricky, right? Is the fact that we use emulators that are technically a grey area. Oh, bounced over again. Lovely speaking to you too, Welshman. We'll see you later, boy. Alright? See you later. Have a good evening. I don't know. I really don't know. Yeah, I look forward to the future. We haven't even done the UK meetup yet, but I'm just looking forward to future hog meetups as well. I know obviously next year we want to do it in Austria, which I think is somebody. I think it was Welshman or someone asked me about. Oh no, it was CB asked me about traveling, and I think that's probably going to be the next destination. Saving up the money for Austria. How are these guys still? Are they still fully healthy? He's on 21, so we can kill the orderly. That's all I care about, getting the points. Trickle it over. But yeah, I'm excited to meet everyone finally. See everyone face to face. And then stick a camera in everyone's face and be like, hey, dance monkey, dance. Make me funny content, haha. But the thing is with me recording like the vlog stuff for the meetup, for me it's not just for the sake of making content. It's also so that we have things recorded, you know, for memories. It's really cheesy, I know, but I'm just like, memories. I can look back at the footage, can laugh at some things. I know there's gonna be plenty of memes. You know there's gonna be memes. Something or someone is gonna be made a meme out of, whether it be something they say or something they do. I don't know. It's gonna be fun. You like to dance? I like to dance. I've taken to dancing. Oh, I'm dead. Yeah. Good job. Get the kill. Kill myself. GG. You've had a dream or two. And then we meet up, and then we have the best time. Yeah, Bobby. I mean, I wish you could join us for the official meetup. Again, we got the Hogs house, man. To have you there would be great. It would be fun. Alright, it's a 2v2. Both sides are pretty healthy. That's maybe a bit too short. Yeah. I know, thank you. Thank you, I do enjoy the fail. That's good. I'm glad you enjoy the idea of the filming. Again, I don't want to pressurize everybody into... Oh, he's dead. I don't want to make it about... I don't want to make it about me making a video, you know, like if I've got the camera there, like I just want people to have fun. Because I also don't vlog, you know, I've never really vlogged on that. Especially if we're going to be out in public, like I'll have the camcorder and stuff. But I'm not going to be making a fool of us. I'm not going to be getting people's attention, you know. Very, very conscious of that fact. So, yeah. It's going to be just casual. A lot of it is going to be for B footage as well, probably. Get Fab complaining about food on camera. Yeah, we're going to do like a special segment of Fab's critique. That's what we'll call it. We're like, so Fab, what was your critique today? And then he can give us a rundown of the events of the day. Ooh, that was slightly wonky. TikTok Hogs house. I don't made it for real. Oh no. Thanks, bye. Fab's Cuisine review, yes. Fab's Corner. Fab's Cuisine Corner. And it's him sitting in the corner of the room in like a really small table, but like a really big plate of food. Just like the contrast. That'd be pretty funny. Make the Italians have pizza. Oh no. Late night kebab house. Oh lord. I think we're gonna lose Fab on that one. He'll have a heart attack. Just like one of those like bitch basic like chip shop burgers. Oh man. Cool. 1v1. Gren versus Gun. Some Goga action going on. And the fact that he's using the grenade launcher says it all. Ooh, that's actually a pretty good hit. Laughing about that, or about JJ straight up going, I just want a beer. Yeah, well, it's gonna hit like 10 in the morning, and Cat is like, right, well, beer? Anyone? Anyone? That's just the stereotype I have in my mind. I'm sure he won't do that. Maybe. Is he secretly in the comments, and is he secretly in the chat, and Cat is just here, just like... He knows. Oh. Absolutely juicy shot there. Hey, welcome, man. It is indeed a nice surprise. You missed all the good stuff, though. You missed all the demo stuff. But feel free to rewind and watch me face up against 6 legends. For the legend is true. We did, in fact, defeat them all. Oh, I did it again. I've done that 4 times now. Plenty of alcohol. Yeah, see, I'm not much of a drinker. Like, I do socially drink, but... I kind of got all that out of my system during university. I've never really liked the drinking culture in the UK. So, yeah, I'm kind of more of a... prefer to get a bit zooted, if you know what I mean. No, I'm just awful. Mm-hmm. 8 damage. Ouch. Damn time zones. Oh, hey, from Japan. Hey, man. I didn't realize you were in Japan. That's pretty cool. Don't worry. I mean, my timing of streams is... again? Where is that going? My timing of streams is terrible. I give, like, maybe 2 minutes notice, and I'm like, right, guys, I am streaming. Oh, cool. Well, I mean, like I said, ADV, I'm mainly going to be doing the other stuff that isn't drinking. So, I mean, you're welcome to get zooted with me. You're welcome to get high with me if you wish. But just know that I will continue to miss my bazooka shot while we do. We've got plenty of edibles. That's what I'm going to say. I would bring the stronger stuff, but I don't like if we're all in a Hogs house, you know, and like it's paid for. Well, I paid my share of it, obviously, but like, you know, if this was like somebody's house that we knew, then I would probably bring the actual good stuff. But I'm probably just gonna have to stick with eating the edibles. Dr. Evil. Yes. Yeah, 3. It's like 5 in a row at this point, Bobby. Am I dead? No, I'm not dead yet. Alright, I can still win this. I can still win this by steal. We can do it. I have faith. He's on 23. Oh, it's like my match against Jay Warren, where I just fluff up the shot completely. Where all I need to do is get the right amount of power and just... nah. I'm gonna call this place we rented... Yeah, it's called the Hogs House. Yeah, we've effectively established that earlier on in the stream. It is called the Hogs House at this point. 12 points! Oh, 5:52 in the morning? God damn. That's painful. I woke up this morning at like 9:30. I was like, what am I doing up? It's 9:30 on a Saturday. Why can't I just sleep in? Somebody tell me. Alright, we haven't done muddy yet, but we're going to have to bring in more of the landscape. Maybe we'll get some good vehicles, although... Yeah, I'll keep it to sunny. Call it boot camp. See, I thought about that, but... Call the Wi-Fi boot camp, that's a good idea. Very, very nice. Very nice. Let's go... I'm going to go all gunners. In fact, every class will be all of something. So they can be all paras. And then they can be all grenadiers. And they can be all scouts. Let's see what we get. Oh, nice. Stardog. It's, yeah. It's not bad. Just kind of the defaults of like Stardog, Lemon Haze. That's about it. Some Purple Haze if you're lucky, but yeah, nah. Ooh, this one's not bad. A lot of tanks. Oh, Aqua Tank. Yeah, let's go. I want the Aqua Tank. He's gonna go for the Aqua Tank. Where is he going? No, he's not. Okay, I'm fine. So you have to go to work. Oh, I'm sorry, man, but what do you do for work, by the way? I'm curious. As you live in Japan, I mean, I know that the work culture over there is not the greatest. As someone who has worked with Japanese developers before, do you work for a white company or a grey company or a black company? And that may sound really weird, but for those of you that don't know, white companies are companies that do things by the book, whereas black companies are companies that, in terms of like labor or outsourced labor, like they don't necessarily do things by the book, and it's kind of technically illegal with the hours that people work. So, and then you have grey companies that are kind of in between white and black. Oh, IT support, nice. See you later, ADB. Yes. Enjoy the stream tomorrow. I hope everyone has a jolly good time in the playoffs. I shall be observing from a distance. Rewatch it later on tonight. See you later, Steve. We'll bring you more flamethrower tricks in future. Ooh, potential for a triple. Triple poison gas, but not before. I was going to take the... Oh, okay, never mind. Triple incoming. Triple kill, let's go. Everyone dead. Well, I don't know if it will be enough to kill the guy on the far left, but maybe. I think he might be dead. That guy fell off as well. Kill number 1. Kill number 2. I think because it's muddy, the vehicles have like 25 HP, so it might not be worth it. I could be wrong though. Hogs War League stream goes well, although sadly I'll be at work. I'm sorry, man. To everyone that is at work this weekend, I am very sorry, as the paratrooper once again crashes into the floor. GG. Didn't even need the Aqua Tank in the end. Everything else took care of itself with the Super TNT. Basically, what, 24/7. Oof. I can imagine. I know how crunch time is, but I consider myself thankful to not work in Japan. Like, it would be a cool experience to have on your CV. Speaking as a foreigner to Japan, but I could not live there. Like, you see so many YouTubers now that are moving to Japan or have been living in Japan. Sea Dog VA abroad in Japan. PewDiePie's there, of course, as well. I think Ludwig is still in the States, but even so, he has been to Japan. Just seems to be the talk of the town at the moment. But those YouTubers that are there, obviously, like, some of them, like abroad in Japan, have gone through the whole living there, working as a teacher, you know, kind of going through that work culture. Whereas others have just moved there and they just do their YouTube-y stuff. And they haven't, like, fully experienced that side of things. Because Japan pushes itself too hard, in my opinion. Pushes its workers too hard. But I guess it's just down to the culture. Culture and way of thinking, and the hierarchy of it as well. Meeting in Tokyo, that would be so cool. That would be sweet. Again, we were talking X-By earlier on in the stream. I do want to go to Japan. But it's just the cost is so expensive. Like the flight itself, return flight from here, looking like from London as well, one way. Sorry, return flight, but like direct. Looking at like minimum 1,500. Like at its best, like maybe 1,300, but that is still a hefty chunk of money. But I'm hoping that this time next year I can finally be in a comfortable place financially to actually book a holiday of sorts. Even though, like I said, it will probably go towards the Hogs meetup in Austria. It will be worth it. Oh shit, he's dead. Shows how much I've been paying attention. So we got Kempo and Paratrooper. I've still got freeze gas. This round went very, very quickly. Tubers don't show the true Japan culture. Yeah, exactly, yeah. They just go to Tokyo. It's everything else around that they need to see. Especially the Hokkaido region as well. Like, that's the thing, through watching a lot of those videos, through watching a lot of abroad in Japan, I've learned so much about Japan, especially just how close it is to Russia. Like, I mean, historically I knew about the Japan-Russo war that happened between it was only for a year, but Japan won it essentially. It just made me realize how much snow Japan gets. Like, that was one thing that I never really realized. And I thought that was kind of cool. Especially in, like I said, in the north of Japan as well. Closest friend. Tried many times to organize a trip to Japan. But yeah, it is so expensive. I was saying earlier, like, the cost of getting there, I find, is the most expensive part. Like, I took the traveling bit, like the flight stuff out, and just focused on hotels, and it was, you know, it was reasonable. Like, if you're on a really tight budget, Japan is actually really good with, especially like capsule hotels and stuff like that. Like, kind of reminds me of Amsterdam in a way. Just the ways that you can get around certain costs. And also their transport network as well. Like, I mentioned the bullet train earlier, but my word. Just how things run like clockwork and all sorts. I'd love to go to. Yeah, I will one day. Maybe. Eventually. And of course, played a lot of the Yakuza games as well. In fact, I played all of them, except for the latest 2, I think. Yeah, he's dead already. Nice. Yeah, that was it, 1904 to 05, yeah. I can't remember, I thought it was like 1911, 12, but yeah, no. Just earlier. I've seen that scene from that movie so many times. I can't remember what it's called, but it was with the Japanese soldiers like charging at the Russian tanks. And they like end up destroying them, and then there's just another wave and another wave of Russian tanks. Although I can't remember if that was that or if that was World War II. Either way. He's not dead yet. I have 1 pig or 2? Because I can see... Is it just 1? Yeah, it is. Okay. How much health have I got? 86. Righty dokie. I've got some decent weapons. My previous super shotgun didn't go so well. So maybe now... Get rid of Kempo. Sayonara. Cool. I'll take that machine gun to the face. Nice. The weird thing, right, where I live now is a super posh area, which I'm not normally used to. But it's such a strange juxtaposition. I'm not going to give my position away. Bravo 6 going dark. No, I'm not going to give my location away exactly. But just compared to places I lived in Cardiff that were not like terrible, but like area-wise they weren't great. Moving here, like if you were to walk down to one of the fields that I showed in the depression video, I can't believe I'm calling it that, but that's what it is. The houses, like the size of the houses is just insane. Like me and my housemate that moved here have not seen houses like those before. Like massive driveways, people with like 3 or 4 cars, and we're kind of like, we're at the very end of this like really posh street, because when you come out of this close and you go down the road, suddenly it's like you're in, it's like I'm back home in Birmingham again, you know? And not to say that it's scummy, but like the comparison is just so different, it's insane. And again, these houses are just, like I said, absolutely ginormous. Part of me feels out of place, but at the same time I really like it. it's weird. Because again, going out for walks and stuff so much, like you see people, and people actually say hello to you, which I've encountered before. People always think, oh, you know, the UK is like, everyone's really polite and nice, but majority of places you go around the UK, everyone keeps to themselves. Everyone is very, you know, not very open. So when we moved here, and we're walking down the street, and people were saying hello to us, you know, my housemate was so confused. He was like, why are they saying hello? Like, what is this? It's like, yeah, they're just being nice. I mean, it's predominantly old people. The majority of them are old or retired or whatever. I mean, it makes sense given the fancy cars and the gigantic houses and stuff. And bearing in mind that we're in the country as well. In the country. In the countryside. So you walk down the road, there's a farm. You walk down the other road, there's another farm. It's weird, man. It's really weird. God damn. Who's looking forward to Grunt League tomorrow? Who do you think is going to win is my question. I teach about that period a lot. Oh, that's interesting. I imagine just because, you know, Russia lost. It's always nice to see it. It's always lovely. It's kind of one of those like major upsets. All the European powers thought that, oh, Russia will just crush Japan, but no. Okay, the yellows are out of here. And he is on 70. I'm just thinking who is the best person to kill right now. I guess probably the Para. If I just kind of stay out of harm's way, get the points. Get the kill. There's times when we got a chance and blew it away. Blew it again. Yeah. I don't know. The political state of Europe at the moment is... Oh, thanks for that. Appreciate it, buddy. Now I'm in the firing line. We've talked about quite a lot today. Politics. Aliens, for those of you that were here for that. You guys hear about that? For those of you that weren't. Aliens, man. Government confirmed it. But that's the thing, I have been a believer in extraterrestrials for a long time. You want my full scope on it? I feel that... I don't know if any of you have heard of the CE5 protocols, or Dr. Stephen Greer. I mean, as time's gone on, I've kind of looked at him as just someone who's trying to get money out of the stuff that he's selling. But the CE5 protocols kind of bring people together to meditate and kind of transmit their location into space through meditation, which sounds kind of funky. But a lot of people have come back with, ETs that have... political pin, I know. ETs that have appeared, usually light beings that have come to them, and they have been... if you approach it with an open heart and you're, like, peaceful... you're not... Oh, I'm dead, god damn it. Oh, well, at least it'll... Oh, no, that's the end of the... Purple team win, nice. Yeah, I don't know. CE5 protocols, if anyone wants to look into it, it's interesting stuff because it's a different perspective to life, really, and thinking about life. Everyone on Earth, you go day to day, you're constantly thinking about your own life, what's happening down here on Earth, what's going on within your day, in your country, on the planet Earth, right? Climate change is huge right now. But we're never thinking... No, I mean, I don't know anyone personally that thinks the same way as me in terms of, life and other beings aren't human. I mean, you think about how massive the universe is, how vast it is. And for us to turn around and say that there are no extraterrestrials, there is no other life besides us, is just... That's insane. Like, that is not possible. But... I don't know. We're so brainwashed to not just think for yourself, And the interesting thing with them, quote unquote, confirming that aliens are, I keep saying aliens, confirming that extraterrestrials are real, is they're now trying to spin it that they're hostile. Which, if you think about historically... Sorry, I'm going on a massive tangent here when I should really be loading up a new game. I don't want to play Snowy. Let's go... Play Desert, and we'll do Poison. Should we do lots or all? We'll do lots and then we'll come back around to all. Do another round of the same. Where was I going with this? Yeah, so they're spinning it that aliens are hostile. But if you think of historically, all of the UFO encounters, all of the documented... just encounters of the third, fourth, fifth kind, whatever. ETs could have wiped us out if they really wanted to. Like, being hostile towards us could have happened at any point. But it never has. There's been documented cases of UFOs flying over nuclear sites and disabling the radioactive or nuclear material within the missiles. There's been documented cases of them doing that while the missiles are mid-flight. So the kind of output of UFOs and what have you has been peaceful. So the conspiracy that some people are saying, or at least that Dr. Greer is saying, is that the military-industrial complex, so if we can refer to the earlier part in the stream, we were talking about the US defense budget and how that is like 800 billion, and there's a chunk of that money that you don't know where it goes, all these black projects and what have you. The military-industrial complex will try and spin it that the aliens are hostile, so that we can have a space force. America does have a space force. It has ranks and it has supposedly ships. There's like crews. There was leaks and stuff. There was crews that were mentioned in these lists on these like spaceships. Like, I sound absolutely mental, I know, for people that haven't heard or seen of these things, but it does make you think. The people that have the power, that have the money, that are predominantly in that complex, in the military, in science, there's this whole other side that is being hostile and is trying to spin ETs in a way that isn't necessarily true, you know? So I'm kind of taking it with a grain of salt as to whether or not the fact that this guy is saying, yes, the US government possesses alien craft and the extraterrestrials that were inside that craft, but the things that I've seen of these ETs has been terrible. Ooh, that's an F rain. Right on the tank. Lovely. So yeah, that's my funky tangent on UFOs and CE5 protocols. I want to do that, right? I want to go out into... I mean, it sounds absolutely mental when you say it to yourself. But to go out into a field at night and meditate and peacefully transmit yourself into the cosmos. I don't know. It's something I want to do, but there's also that element of fear that you still have as a human being. You know, that this is massive stuff that we're talking about, to make contact with other species that aren't human, you know, that are significantly more advanced than we are, maybe, that hold much higher intelligences than we do, you know, and to try and make contact yourself is such a big thing. Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to make sense of it in the chat as well. And also blowing everybody up. Getting the double kill. Nice, Revan. Nice. But yeah, what is your take on extraterrestrials? What is your take on that side of life? Because you never really hear about it being mentioned in the kind of mainstream media, because mainstream media is a whole other story. Anyone got any hot takes? Anyone got any funky conspiracy theories? Bigfoot is real, part 2. I don't know. I'd like to do more stuff with the demos, to be honest. I'm not going to go back to it, but because I don't feel like facing up against Legends again. All things considered. But overall, it's been a fun stream. Conspiracies, guys. What do we got? What are we thinking? Life for those not exists if they do not. They are possibly too far away. That's true. That is also true. I mean, you think about when you look at the night sky, you look at the stars, and you look at everything that is above you, and the fact that light that you're seeing is technically in the past because of how much time, you know, light takes to travel. It's funky stuff. The conception of time is quite something. I was trying to hit the double. Trying to hit the double on that one, but didn't quite get it. Although, he'll skip a turn. What's community getting paid to delay hardcore? Yeah, Yuri is very confused. I know, I'm sorry. I went on a massive rant about ETs, but just wanted to push it out there, you know? It's things that I'm surprisingly passionate about. Is he really... Oh my god, the amount we have seen that tonight has been insane. Paratroopers, hashtag the laziest pig in Hogs of War. And then doesn't even get to take the rest of his turn. Like, why? Still not even my colour yet. Oh, these purple pigs, why? There's poison everywhere. Alright, well, we'll still his kill. Paratroopers are the laziest pigs. Yeah, thank you, Bobby. Cleaned up there by Bobby. Oh yeah, Bobby, how's the trick shotting going? You done much of that lately? How is the general PC version going? Yeah, maybe too long of a hashtag, maybe. Strongest for carrying big jetpacks, yeah. But also Mache's favourite class, I suspect. Yeah, that's good. I'm glad both are going alright. Western people are more straight about everything. But where is horror? Well, where is honour? Sorry, I misread the quote. Where is the honour? I don't know. It's in my back pocket. Ooh. Alright. 53, 95. Still full health. So I'm going to grab these last crates, run into the tree while I try and read Bobby's comment. Back into trick shotting on PC. Ooh, guided missile, that's perfect. Madness gas. Basically got everything. Kendo, if I can nudge him in the water, like there, that looks pretty good. Maybe not. Finding it conceptually harder, though, because of all the resets. That's fair. Functioning as well. Trick shots, if not done online in competitive, got only artistic value, representing fantasy. No skill nowadays. I mean, yeah, if you know, you always want those shots to come in clutch, especially in comp. I mean, I remember when Iron Fox hit that blimp. The blimp hit against, was it Jay Warren, I think? That was pretty insane. Thank you, Eureka. Have a good day at work. And thanks for stopping by, man. It's appreciated. I love the fact that we get to connect from such long distances. And it's so cool having someone from Japan as well. Because I guess as a community, yeah, we are primarily in the West as well, so that's pretty sweet. Pretty nice. I'd love to be in Japan right now. But there is too much to do at home. Oh my god, the purple team are like untouched. There's 2 scouts. No, it was on Skullduggery with the sniper rifle, where he like aimed it straight up and tried to hit the trick shot on the gunner that was like on the other side of the map. It was that crazy hit with it. We got to hit him with a rocket launcher. Ooh, that's a tight squeeze. It's a tight angle. I think it's too short. Yeah, nah. Blocked by the landscape. I need to get rid of this guy. Just okay. Unless he can help us with the purple team. Nice. So if we can get him in the water next. I mean, he's poisoned, so he's okay. And things are of value. Yeah, they have. Yeah, I know what you mean. Like with the trick shots and what have you, when you're in that setting, when you're specifically looking for the trick shots to like, I mean, I know you can practice them because you can practice anything in Hogs, but yeah, to then make those count in competitive is pretty cool. But either way, I mean, art is art, right? All the power to you. Okay, we're going to take the high ground. I'm going to kill the yellow pig because he's doing my head in. And then hopefully we can finish off these 2 purple pigs. And I think think after this round we'll probably call it a night. Because we've been going for a good few hours. Plenty of highlights, and of course the stream will be up. Oh crap. No, it's fine. I'm going to have to make my way to him. Oh no, I can't. No! Ooh, okay. We can suicide. It's got to be done. I can't make the jump either, because if I miss, I'm dead. So we'll just spin it around. Just gotta make it in time. Push him into the water. Please. Please. Like, there. He didn't even fall in. I got my angles wrong. Oh, and all three of them are still alive. It's 3 versus 1. The scouts are closing in, man. I don't have a good feeling about this. No, no. If only I had like a medical dart or something. But I can hit him with the trank from here, so can gain the extra turn. Okay, so he's poisoned, so we can, there's potential for 2 skip turns if I can get the right damage. Invest your power into newspaper making in Hogs. I'm not entirely sure what that entails. Do you mean like the different editions of the newspaper, or am I dead? Okay, nearly. God damn it. The grenade launcher is annoyingly powerful. I've got 3 of these, so may as well make them work. And hopefully get the skip turn. Or he's dead. Okay, skip turn, nice. But this guy's still on full HP, so he just needs to hit me once and then I'm done for. And if he goes to the high angle again... No, he's gone for the low angle. Just bounce off the top, please! No! They hit me in 3 shots. Purple team are insane. Purple team get the win. And sadly, we didn't finish with the victory. He was on 10 HP as well. That's so annoying. Couldn't even finish with the victory. But that, everyone, is going to wrap it up for this evening. Big thank you to all of you that have joined me. This stream has been great fun. And I hope to do more of it in future, whether it be making new builds and stuff for us to chill with. Because the demo stuff was really cool. I think if we can do more of that in future, maybe that'll be fun. Again, it's weird calling myself a Hogs of War developer, but that is what I am now. So I have the power to do these things. I don't know, it's crazy. But yeah, good night everyone, and I will catch you in the next